Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 177 of Ahwa Habibis, the final episode of the Premier League season. Liverpool are league champs. Tottenham Hotspur have won the Europa League. Man United finished 15th. Chelsea get Champions League football. And Arsenal finished second. So that's literally the summary of all 6 clubs. Big up to everyone locked in. And also got to Champions League semi-final as well, so we can be fair. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Yo, you coming or what, bum? Fraud. Anyway, joining me first and foremost. Hello Allah Slens, Habibi. Hello Allah. This guy was hating on Salah earlier on this season. He's like, if Salah is the best player in the sport, I'm no longer watching it. Chelsea fans, subhanAllah, they will never change. These Chelsea fans will never change. Chelsea now got top 5. He's free to watch streams now, subhanallah. فهم لك حبيبي يا سلنز، فهم لك مش علي. عرب بنفهم لبعض. عارفين حركات عراق أردن إخوان. فاهم حركاتك حبيبي. علي ما بتزبط حركاتك. أنا فاهم لك. Anyway, joining me first and foremost to get me second place, man like Saad. How you doing, Saad, mate?
فاهم الحركات.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. He's like,
I know your move.
I don't want to watch it.
Let me just
watch.
Let me just get away from these allegations because I understood everything. He said to him, I understand what your movements are. As an Arab, I understand your movements. I know the Iraqis, I know the Iraqi, I know your movements. So guys, I do understand the Arabic. I can speak it, but do you know what I mean? It's a bit shaky at times. But listen, big up to everybody. Here we go.
Come on. لا بس والله Saad.
I'm not.
How are you upset that this guy is the best player in the sport? How?
I'll be real.
حرام عليك يا أخي. Playmaker and goal.
I'll be real. Apart from the virgins in my fan base, I'm not one of these guys that's gonna sit here and start doing passive aggressive stuff about Liverpool. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do passive aggressive stuff, bro. Big up to Liverpool, bro. These man killed it, bro. Yes, they didn't win a game. I'm going to be a little bit shameless. Yes, they didn't win a game after they won the title, but yeah, who gives a shit? But I'll be real, yeah. Salah wasn't even in the stadium, bro. Do you know what I mean, bro? I was just like somewhere else, bro. He was like,
that was just Muhammad.
Wallahi, there was no Salah, bro. It was just Muhammad, bro. Muhammad. There was only Virgil. There was no Van Dijk. Van Dijk wasn't there, like, bro. Come on, man. But listen, man, we're here, bro. Do you know what I mean? Second place, unfortunately. Yeah, big up to you, Castor, bro. Big up, man.
I know merci means thank you. I don't
know. He
says
stop being shameless. He says stop being shameless. Or you're too shameless.
Je m'appelle Hossam, je suis Jardinian. Du fromage.
I think you're too shameless or something like that. And my French is abysmal. And I'm a Moroccan, but I never got taught it when I was young. My mom and dad didn't teach me French. Do you know what I mean?
Oui.
But listen. Second place again, unfortunately. Semi-final, as Hassam said, but this transfer window is key, bro. Do you know what I mean? This transfer window is key.
I'm introducing them in order of success. Europa League winner, champion, first trophy in 17 years. This guy's been dragging his nuts across everyone for the last 3 fucking days. The only one thank God we actually got on Jacob's good side this season. He's like, shout out the Liverpool fans for manifesting this. He's like, he's with us. He got to be. Everyone else, he's just been shitting on everyone, and I love it, to be honest with you. Man like Yaqub is in the building. How do you Yaqub?
Guy, bro, I swear. I swear, I hate this guy's fucking. The fact that he's happy about football right now pisses me off, bro, every day, man.
Assalamu alaikum, y'all.
No need for
the go back. Yeah, and then go back. Say assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, no need for the Kawhi laugh. Also, allow the ASMR. You did that yesterday. I'm a subscriber.
I did do an ASMR yesterday, exposing these fucking hotel chair Spurs fans that like to run up the stocks at Motel 8. That motherfucking hotel chair still booming. Hotel chair business still booming.
Why did I go into a stream the other day, yeah, and I just see this guy like this, right?
Yeah, and he's just sharing DMs.
He was looking at the parade. He was like, "Wait!" I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Man's just turning up, bro. He just got the phone.
Yeah.
He's looking at the parade.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is. Wallahi haram. Let Jacob enjoy first trophy in 17 years. Let them be happy.
Anyway, you know, I do want to say this. I was prepared to give up my vendetta against the flying rats of the sea, aka seagulls. But those little bitches, those little puta de madres, they want to not give us the guard of honor that I was rumored to get. I was gonna have 3 things I've never seen before in less than a week. Saad, I know you don't know exactly what I'm talking about here, but it was 3 different a European parade. That parade was insane. If you need anything to get you hyped up, it felt like winning it again. I'm crying. Can't smile without you.
I love that parade. I don't know if you saw what Ainge said. He's like, season 3's always
motherfucker. No, I'll tell you what he did.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Fair. Joining us next on the channel, speaking of shameless, 3rd place this season, no trophies. Pep Guardiola, another trophyless season since 1920 when Liverpool also won it. But anyway, he told me he has a couple of agendas to run. Man like Hamza's in the building. How are you doing, Hamza, mate? You good? You're on mute. Get off spaces and talk to us, Habibi.
1 second. I'm just going to say that, Wallah, listen.
And then when you talk to us nicely.
Listen, I need only to chat to Port 1 Champions League teams. I don't chat to anyone who's not Port 1. Please go and serve me tea and bring me on the table. I'll name out the Port 1 clubs. Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, PSG, Inter, Chelsea, Dortmund, and Barcelona. Those are heritage football clubs. Those are the clubs that are in the UCO.
Pot 1, baby, pot 1.
I'm just gonna say you were running the race the entirety of it. I was chilling at the finish line.
Pot 2 is the likes of Arsenal, Club Brugge, Atalanta, Villarreal, Eintracht. Pot 3 is Tottenham.
Eintracht, bro. Eintracht, you know.
Pot 3 is Tottenham. Bodo Glimt again. They're following them. They love.
Wait, can you say that? Can you say that again? Can you say that? Can you start over? Start it from the top. Start it from the top again.
Listen,
who's in pot 3, Hamza? Who's in pot 3?
Tottenham, PSV, Ajax, Napoli with KDB. You can hold that KDB. I'm gonna dunk on you, pot 3. I'm joking. No,
oh my God! Did you just say hold that KDB? Oh my God!
I'm joking, man. Everything, bro. Game's a game, man. It's a damn game out there, man.
Yeah, bro. You can't do that,
oh
bro.
My God! This guy just said hold that KDB.
You can't do that.
Shameless, sorry.
Bro, that's your club legend, bro. He's the one of the best players ever played for your
fans
club.
watching, I apologize. I apologize on behalf of Hamza City fans watching. I apologize.
I know there's
City fans watching us. I'm sorry.
The same as me, Dad. I'm the one that loves him most compared to any City
I'm
fan.
sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
So 1 second. I'm shameless here, but listen. So it's Napoli, Sporting Lisbon, Olympiacos, Slavia, Prague, Bodo Glimt, and Marseille. And then pot 4. Listen, that's Atletico thing and Galatasaray, Celtic, and Newcastle. But listen, pot 1 clubs, big up pot 1 clubs here. We faced it. We're always pot 1 clubs with Champions League heritage. Listen, your women team did better. So, you know, at least you can celebrate. Congratulations for winning.
I'm going to be at the parade, mate.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations.
Come on, mate. I'm going to be there, mate. Hamza, I promise you, guess what I'm going to be doing, bro? Shirt off, Arsenal ladies on the body, bro. I'm going to be going crazy like that guy from Newcastle, bro. I'm going to be there, bro. I'm going to be freaking, I'm going to be doing madness, bro.
You're going to go to the parade, wallahi?
Yeah, of course. I'm going, bro.
Okay, stop, Hamza. Name 5 women's players right now.
Chloe Kelly, Leah Williamson, Alessia Russo, and that's about it, bro. I'm gonna be there screaming, but you know what? Those 3 names, I'm gonna be screaming them at the parade, mate.
Hey. She talks Arsenal, Sophia talks ball. You get to just start naming them.
1 second. Let me say one statement. Aruso has a bigger legacy than Thierry Henry, that statue in Arsenal Football Club.
You want to play? No, Saad, I'll be honest. You're playing that game. You get to play this game.
Saka, from Aruso. Yeah?
I listen, man. I would bring Alessia Russo right now and play her up front next
Shameless, so like that's
she might be better than the one we got, bro.
Better than Kai Havertz. You got to be, let's just get
Alessia Russo might be better than the strikers we got right now, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Anyway, guys, let me bring up the rest of the panelists. Let me just bring the rest of the guys in. Joining us next, Champions League finalists, 2nd place Serie A. Man like Mo is in the building. Hi, Mo.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
بعد الشر بعد الشر.
I put my chest out for these bums, for the serial butlers of Inter players. You know, I deserve all the cooking in the world because I put my chest out. I backed Inzaghi.
I forgot that, Mo.
I forgot about that as well, bro.
I forgot that, Mo.
Actually.
I don't know what to say, bro.
Don't worry.
Here we go. Here we go. Now Hamza's gonna rewrite the script now.
You finished 15th, and your manager is apologizing to
Actually,
to
can I
fucking
respond
Old
to this?
Trafford
Can I respond to this?
while your biggest rival is lifting the Premier.
Let me respond. You support a dusty club. You had a great player in McTominay, one of the best in the world. But when he went to a proper club in a proper league with a proper manager to play for a proper football club that is supported by people that are not glory hunters, that know football, right? That know football, he won a league title. He dunked on Inter. We deserve all the cooking. But for you to say spam McTominay in the chat, that is great. A great player that left a dusty club to go with a great manager to win a league title and win Serie A player of the season. That is more of an indictment. That is more of a trash talk to your club than actually Inter and everything. Antonio Conte is a great manager. But
Also the Pacers are 2-0 up against the Knicks, right?
And on top of that, he spelled McTominay wrong.
And Halliburton owns New York. Joining us next on the channel. زياد خلصت مع النسوان؟ زياد حبيبي خلصت خلاص؟ زياد, can you sit up, please?
Hold on.
Texting his side chicks the whole
Hold
stream.
on. Put up Stuffy's comment. Stop bitching and take the cooking. No, not this one. The one above it. Okay. When I cooked you, you said, Mo, stop bitching. I want my cooking. Because you can't respond to what I'm saying. You know when someone cooks you and you respond and it's 1-0 to you? Stop bitching. I want to cook you. Stuffy, that is the... I can see you. Like I can visualize you doing this comment. Why is he cooking me? Why can't he stop bitching? Why is he cooking me? I came here to cook him on the channel and he's cooking my club. No, I want my cooking. I can see you doing this. 1-0 more. That is the real.
Anyway, he's done texting his side chicks. He's gonna focus.
I haven't seen
Ya Rab. Hi Ziad. Proper Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea back home. Heritage is back home, man.
Yeah, say it.
You couldn't afford a bigger. You couldn't afford a bigger trophy. Trust me, I've been trophy shopping this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm about. Hey, full size about 500. The one down about 200.
Can I ask you?
Come on, I ain't gonna get another $20 trophy. What the fuck we doing?
Jacob, can you send me a link where to buy these?
Ziad, I want to ask you a question. Wallahi, Ziad you're gonna cook. I want to ask you.
Yeah, it'll be easier for you to get it too.
Ziad,
I really want to buy one.
Rank the clubs. Sam posted this. He said this on MHF. Now that Liverpool winning another league title, rank the clubs in English football in modern era. I want you to rank the club.
1 second, mute your mic. Respect this.
Wow.
Respect this. Wow. Mo, hold that. Hossam, hold that.
Why hold that?
1 second. All of you can hold that. All of you can hold that. Remember, Mo, Enzo Fernandez is not built for the Premier League. I remember you.
Hi, Ahmed. You don't even deserve intro.
I remember you.
Hey, oh man.
Well, you're 15 if you don't even deserve
I said you don't even deserve an intro, bro. Just get it.
Well, I don't even
Bro
deserve
just
it.
snuck up into the bag. He thought he was sneaking through the bag like we did to Champions League, but guess what?
Just say
Saad,
hi,
you could
man.
kiss the teacher's ass all year. It doesn't matter. We got the same grade. How about that?
Fact. Now, let me just do these super chats before we start the show. Big up to Barry. She says, big up to the panel. Ahwa, best football show on YouTube. Thank you. Hamza is going to cook Inter and Mo is going to lose his shit.
No, I'm not. To be honest, I'm focused on the Champions League final. All your seasons have ended, right? The only two winners here on this panel are Jacob and Sam. The rest are just
Mo's
losers.
talking nicely. You talking
Bro,
nicely.
so I'm still. Your season have ended. You guys are on holiday. I am not on a holiday, bro. Winners, only winners on this panel. Only winners. Chelsea, which is we're not gonna cook Chelsea, but Chelsea.
Get the fuck out of here, Saad.
Look how the mighty are falling. They are celebrating qualifying for the Champions League. Qualifying. You are celebrating qualifying.
You want me to be upset, Mo?
Big up barriers.
You want me to be upset?
No, be up. No, be okay. I have the standard FC.
So you don't want me to be happy that we're in Champions League?
Be happy you're in Champions League. This Forest. By the way, Forest were going to be happy to be in the Champions League as well. Newcastle are very happy to be in Champions League. Is that your level?
League for you. What can I do?
Is that your level? Is that your
That's
level?
why I called it a shit. That's why Liverpool shouldn't celebrate.
Why?
You want to talk about that? You're talking about Forest.
Liverpool shouldn't celebrate.
Hassan, is that true?
You're calling it a shit league that Forest can win that can celebrate Champions League. So can Liverpool. No problem.
Hold on. Did you see this shit? Man City are willing to exchange Rodri for Jude Bellingham. What is that? Have they lost their mind, Man City?
What?
Have they fucking lost their
Whoa,
mind?
whoa, what?
Bro, where did
Guys,
you read
they
that,
lost
bro?
their mind.
It's not true, yeah. It's fake news, yeah. That has to be fake
I
news.
don't know where
bro.
you got that information from.
I just
I
checked.
wouldn't- if I had
Anfield
Rodri, I'd never trade nobody for Rodri. I don't give a shit who it is, bro. Rodri's staying at my club, bro. What the fuck is that, bro?
What is this, bro?
Not true.
Rodri.
Why are you guys spamming fake news in the chat?
Bro, who's spamming fake news about Nunes, bro? You're such
Come
a
on,
brother
man.
whoever
Anfield
spoke that, bro.
sector didn't post it. Anything Liverpool didn't post it. It's not true. Oh, these guys are trolling me. It's all the mods. Fuck you guys. Anyway, he says
Man
you have to
United,
invite.
Man United are taking a loan in installments with
fake news,
interest to sign Cunha.
Liars. Bomba? Don't make me ban you all, moderators. I'll remove the wrenches from your names, wallahi.
There's no bomb.
Big up
Matthias
to
Cunha is joining Man United. That is the
You have
bomb.
to invite Wolfie and cook him for last episode. Wolfie is not even picking up Mo's calls to begin with. Big up to Daniel. Says,
Oh, he doesn't want to come say some smart ass bullshit about how he lost and he's a loser and he did all that talking about this, that, and the other and he got nothing, just like Saad.
Yeah.
Hold that side, man. Hold that.
Oh, weird.
Hold that, man.
Happy birthday
I
to
was
me and
just hoping
Champions
to
League. Here
get
we
some
come.
contradicting,
Up,
like,
say
really,
to the
like,
mad. By the way, just quickly, Daniel, last time you timed out Ray for 24 hours. Please don't do that again. Just because you said Inter bottled it. Chill out on the timeout button.
That dude tried to act
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
go
looked
to
like Ainge
Spaces, Hamza.
Postecoglou
Yeah,
out
go
there right
to
now.
Spaces.
But he look nothing like Ainge Postecoglou.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Hamza's
Go ahead.
undefeated, bro. He doesn't even
Do
hide
the
it
city
anymore.
space live on YouTube. Go ahead. Yeah. Mute. Talk.
Yeah,
Go
mute,
talk
mate.
to these guys.
No, I said I don't think what he. What the hell, man? Get out
Yeah.
of the full
And
screen.
we can hear you, Yahi. Get off the
Why
fucking
does he like
space.
the spaces so much? Why
There's
does he
a
like?
One
thousand
second,
people here,
no, 1
Yahi.
second. 1 second. Yo, take me off full screen. Let me listen to what you say. Repeat again.
There's
we do that?
6,600
I can
people
guarantee you,
here.
Hamza thought he was muted. You know that? Hamza thought he was muted, bro.
No, because he said
Such a
something.
bum, bro.
No.
A little bit, Jacob.
Yeah.
Just hop out and hop back in. Just a bit. A tiny bit. Big up to Woke Hogan. Says the silver lining of Chelsea being in the Champions League is when they get knocked out by someone like Feyenoord. We will be there. You'll never walk alone. Yes.
Yeah, you wish,
inshallah.
man. The heritage is back, man. Heritage
Inshallah.
is back.
Yeah, heritage.
Cry about it.
تحية كبيرة لحسام في كرة القدم وأصبع وسطى لمو. He just said middle finger to Mo. Love it. Big up to Tom who says, Hamza, please cook Mo for Inter losing the title. We're going to talk about that as well. Jack and all the mods, you guys are lucky. I love you, and you've put in like graveyard shifts this season.
I've never seen more green tea in a
You want to know how much my heart?
I always drink hot tea.
I've never seen you. I've never seen you. You always
It's
sit
an Egyptian.
there.
You know, it's an Egyptian thing. Always, we
I've never
always
seen
drink hot tea.
you. This-
Yeah.
No, always.
Big up to Slens. Big up to you, Slens, Habibi.
Oh, big up Slens, man. Slens
Yeah.
ran away all this time.
Yeah, he ran away. I told him the same thing.
The Slens
Whoever's
so
the
mad.
United, whoever's the United fan on the
way.
show, cook him today, tomorrow, next year. In fact, they should be on mute taking notes while sitting on the floor the whole street.
Oh, did you see this? Hold on. Did you see this? On Dan
What?
Potts' show, it's called Race for Europe.
Yeah.
Dan, the United fan, actually did the stream, and he said that that would be my last stream in the Race of Europe because I don't think he should be there.
It's really.
That is a real thing on Dan Potts' channel. He said that is my last show.
Now they're
on-
in the race for top 10.
Let's get back into the top half of the table.
Let's get back to the top half.
Come on.
Who's your biggest rival now, Fulham or Brighton?
Whoa. That's a bit too high, bro.
Is
Well,
he
Brother,
not
you
like
have to
he's
speak
moving
about
fast?
Everton. You know what I mean? These types of teams, bro. Come on, man.
Big up Hamza, Champions League nights back again at the Etihad is what AK is saying.
Never. I think we've
They never-
qualified more.
Maybe they were this season, bro. There was
never
Champions
lost.
League nights this season,
My
bro.
man, they never lost. They never win away.
There's never been a team in
Never
English
fucking
football.
win
One second,
away,
let me
bro.
tell you. There's never been a team in English football who's had played more years in the Champions League consecutively than Manchester City. There's
Arsenal.
no team.
Arsenal.
We were in more. Are you stumped out your damn mind?
Do you get a
Bro,
trophy
are
for
you
that?
joking, bro?
Do you get a trophy for
How
that?
can you not be in the Champions League?
Does anyone get a trophy for that?
No,
Who
bro.
gets a trophy for that?
We broke the
You gotta
record now.
Allah al-Azim, Jacob. I remember Arsenal, like the news talking about this time we reached the round of 16. The next season, this time we reached the Champions League. And they were used to brag about, oh, Arsenal have reached the second round of the Champions League for that many times. They used to brag about this under Wenger. He said that he's the only manager that always reached the second round of the Champions League. He used to do.
Real proud of you, buddy.
We're a Champions League club now. We
Exactly.
Madrid,
Look at the Gunners. Look at the Gunners in the chat. They literally have the record for reaching the second round of the Champions League consecutive in England.
Yeah, but you know now more. I'm just saying that basically with the
Can
Champions
we get
League
the
club,
cooking?
like guarantee Barcelona asked Real Madrid.
هو انتوا بترضوا تسكتوا حبيبي let me finish these. Blue hair, Hussam, what is this? I'll tell you exactly what this is. This is someone spreading a rumor because you believe everyone in the chat, and then you come and tell me. I said I'll dye my hair blue if Chelsea win the league, and it was literally played on Lewis's stream, so he did not win the league, honestly. So allow it. Doubles in the chat for my guy Road King TV for dropping in the 50 piece. Thank you so much, my guy Road King TV. Respetto. We are back up the Chelsea. Congratulations to you, Hussam. We all go again next season. I just need to top of the Conference League. Lol. Hey.
Saad, show me your one, Saad. Saad, show me your one.
Okay, hold on. Top it with the Champions League. Top it with the Conference League.
Show me.
And I know that Chelsea fans will say we had a better season than Arsenal in the summer.
I'll give it a rest, man.
fact. I know that for a fact.
Wait, what? What did you say?
By the way, let me tell you something. Chelsea actually have a bigger case. Jacob, please don't get angry.
Hey, when
Chelsea have a
Hassan
bigger-
says that, he sounds
One second,
exactly
no,
like
one
the guy in
second,
the
one
chair.
second. Chelsea have a bigger case to make than even Arsenal. You want to know why? Because they achieved league and cup objective, both. Their objective at the start of the season was win the Conference League and finish top 4. They did both. Arsenal's objective, win the league, failed. Win something else, failed.
Okay, listen,
So how's
you don't
that
worry
about
about
Chelsea
man.
hasn't won the
You
Conference
worry
League
about
yet, by the
Pochettino,
way.
man.
So
Don't worry about
you're
it.
counting
No,
chickens
if they
before
do.
they hatch.
No, we're saying if they do
Okay.
it. Only if they do it. If they do
Well,
it,
yeah, I'm just gonna say we checked all our boxes too. Win the damn Europa, get in the damn Champions League, and have just the baddest MC as a,
didn't.
just the
Your
baddest
team was
MC
top
as a
4,
gaffer.
bro.
Come on, man.
Don't
You
do
talking
that,
about?
bro.
It's always gonna get better in the third season, mate. I'm not
You
fucking
won the
leaving.
Europa League, but the rest of it was a bit mad. You're forgetting
We got
that
Champions
right now,
League.
bro.
No,
Wallahi,
we got
Salah.
Champions
No,
League.
no, yours was to
The
get
coldest
Champions
fix
League,
ever.
but you were meant to finish, bro. I know you're. Don't do that, bro. Because
What are you talking about me? I don't know if you saw
I
that
watched
parade.
your
Ain't not one
content
motherfucker
at
give a
the
shit
start of
about
the season.
17th. Not one motherfucker gave a
This
shit about
guy-
17th. If you look
this-
at that
this
parade,
guy acts-
you wouldn't know
this
what
guy
a
acts
European
like we
parade
weren't-
looks like.
This
So
guy
I
acts like we
understand.
weren't doing content together at the start of the season. I didn't know what Jacob was saying, bro. So don't do that. I know what your aim was, and winning a trophy was
in
one
the
of them.
summer. In the summer, I literally said I would take 17th and a Europa trophy, but I doubt we could win Europa. So that was kind of where I was. But you know what? I doubted. Hey, no, hang on. Let me start at the top. I
You
tried
know
to
your
tell
team.
them. I tried to tell them, and they all laughed at me. I told them to believe, and they didn't believe me.
Did you, Jacob?
Well, here
did you
we are
see?
now.
Did you see when he said season 3 is even better? Did you see?
yeah.
I
told
I
you.
saw every
Did you see-
piece.
did
Every
you see
piece I
Spurs
injected
fans-
into my soul.
Spurs fans are still saying that they need him out.
You want to? Are we opening this?
No.
Sam?
Wait.
Sam? You want to open it?
Are you
Wait,
out?
wait,
You want me to
wait,
get-
wait,
Being
wait,
serious,
You want me to
bro.
get-
Wallah,
Haram
Azim.
alik,
Please,
bro.
You want me to
Fucking
name
go.
names?
No.
You want me to name names?
Yes.
You want me to
Yes.
name names?
I want to
I'm
I
not-
know the
I name
names.
names.
I know
You
the
know
names.
the
Hotel, fucking
You-
Motel 8, booming.
I know the names. I know that you know the names that said still it's unacceptable 17th. I don't care if you want us a trophy. We need better manager next season.
Yeah, and those are the same people. You could feed them, and they're gonna be like, "Mom, my TT," and it's like, all right, bro. At some point, you got to understand you've been fed. But look, people just don't want to be wrong. That's what it boils down to. And I'll put that. That's as PG as I could put it. People get so upset because they say, "Look, Ainge proved you wrong." He didn't prove me wrong. Show me where he proved me wrong. Shut your bitch ass up and hold that European trophy. Come on now.
Listen, let me just do this quickly. Pacharo says Chelsea were playing like champions this season. I wouldn't go that far. Chill out. Big up to Yeltsin says, Saad, where was your support for Arsenal women's team before you decided to go to the parade? Where was your women's Champions League watch-alongs? Name the woman manager.
My manager, the manager, I think her name is
Google.
Renee. No, wallah, Qasem billah, I'm not googling.
What's her name?
I think it's Renee Slager or something like that.
Young.
Slager. Big up to Renee Slager or Renee
Young,
Slager.
This
What
guy's
is this
cooked,
with
bro.
the?
Bonus point if you can name the goal scorer.
Blackstein.
What?
Black thing.
Blackstein, I think her name is. Blackstein, something. Like
That's racist,
It was-
Mo? Question mark. Bentancur the
No,
champion,
that's
but
not
racist, Mo?
racist. Why?
No, that's actually her name, bro. It's
I'm just.
Blackstein, I
I'm
think.
just.
It's Blackstein.
Don't do this.
Blacksteiner.
You're right,
That's
you're right.
it. Blacksteiner.
Racism
I
was,
know I
yeah.
was right, mate.
Yeah.
Shut up, mate. I'm not racist, mate.
Don't do
Big
this
up
shit.
Gary Lineker, only real one on BBC. Yep. Big up to Gaza.
Big up
Big up
Gary
to-
Lineker. They force him to apologize the frauds.
Big up to AK says King Kev, you will be missed. While Professor Hamza,
Absolutely.
while
Wallah.
Professor Hamza says hold that
I said a
KDB.
couple of years ago, I told you,
Never forget.
I
to see how they
said, this
do it.
guy is the greatest player in like I watch football. Me and Mo, and probably I don't know about Sam, but we've watched football back in the past, and this man, he sits on the Ahmed. You're not born. Wallah, you watch your Teletubbies when Darren Fletcher was a player. To me, I watched like going back. Forget Pilo. We'll talk about Taribo West when Wallah, Sam. He sits on the table with Iniesta, Zidane, and all that. I swear.
No, he doesn't.
I'll
No, he
never.
does not.
This
Big
guy
up. Big up to him, but he
is
does
not
not.
outside the Premier League.
Big up to him,
It's better than Zavi.
Big up to Sa, who says every
Better
day, like
than
and
Xavi. There you
subscribe.
are. Mo
Arsenal
said it.
shit are
Better
better.
than
Shit, like
Xavi.
and subscribe. Good sources, guys. It's tiresome. Nothing else to talk about. No one, literally, no one said this. Not a single person said this like in the past 28 minutes.
I'll say it. Like and subscribe. Arsenal are shit. Arteta's shit. Your shit. Arsenal fans are shit. You don't know what a European parade looks like. Guess what? You can watch ours. Haha.
Breaking news: Spurs fans banter Arsenal. Spurs fans can't sit on mute when City's talking about trophies. Your club is crap and Europa's Mickey Mouse trophy.
And you can sit in the free seats with your ugly ass mullet. How about that?
Love your mullet.
Why do people in my fan base do this, bro?
Thank you for this,
Brother, just sit back and just understand.
They're twerking for City, bro.
It's called Saad. You're UCL champs.
Next
and
thing
we're
you're gonna start
invincible.
flexing conference leagues with Chelsea too.
Yeah. You see what Blaze said? Invincibles.
What did he say?
Right here. Chelsea women
Wait.
invincibles.
They're invincibles.
You wanna do this game?
Wallahi, you know who did
Invincibles
that?
unless it comes to a fucking
No,
L.
I
think you
You
guys,
can't
man.
beat that.
No, Allah, Allah.
Big up, man.
I'm gonna actually do this. League
اخر واحده بسرعه راح عشان نبدا جد. Big up Mr. No Expectations Unai Emery and PJ Moel. What phases Emery? This is big up to everyone locked in. 1,700 people are in the building, guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. What's the first topic that should start with?
No, but you know, officially now, Ben Jacob, Aston Villa will have actually did an official complaint to the Premier League about the game.
Yeah, I saw that from David Ornstein.
That's fucking madness.
So, who shall we talk about first, honestly?
Bottle job.
We talk about
Inzaghi. Best
but
coach
can we
in the
leave that for
world.
after? I want to speak about Man United's financial situation because I'm hearing a lot of stuff. Holes.
No, can we get the cooking out of the way, Saad, please? Can we get
Mr.
the
Mo,
cooking out?
I want to know. This players, this manager, you can win at the Pepperoni League, but you can laugh at Inter because guess what? Antonio Conte, your former manager, he dunked on your fucking head.
Why does he have an Antonio Conte bubble?
This is unacceptable.
Because of
It's
this club, this is
unacceptable. It's
this
unacceptable.
club,
It's
this is
unacceptable.
unacceptable. Yeah.
Bobblehead of Antonio
This is
Conte.
unacceptable. 10 years, we
You
will
can
not.
change the manager, but you cannot change the Tottenham unless you get fucking Ainge Postecoglou. Sorry, I know we're talking about Inter, but
And
Oh, show us on full
Oh,
screen.
oh.
Show us. Conte. Is this Conte, actually? It is.
Yeah.
Why does he have a
It says-
bobblehead?
says at the
Let the
bottom.
head move, Jacob, man. Pause.
It's not a bobblehead. It's just like a big head
Oh.
thing.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't do like this.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
No.
do it.
Anyway, it is.
Oh, I bobble
Hamza,
like
you
that,
want to
though.
say anything about Napoli?
He's not even
Napolini.
focused with us.
Napolini.
يا أخي, Hamza, why the fuck are
He's
you on
muting
stage?
the stream. He's muting the stream, bro. You know, the stream is muted.
Full screen him.
They gave me flashbacks. The bad ones. That's exactly what Jacob said when I said I believe my gaffer, bro. He said full screen, full screen.
Full screen, let me see it. And what if he doesn't? And what if he doesn't?
Yeah, and then fucking Ziad with his loud ass.
Anyway, we start with Inter. But how are we not talking about Chelsea? It's actually
when
mad.
I look at Man City,
Go ahead,
right,
Hamza.
they are a very, very good team.
Talk in the space.
Well, the
We're gonna sit here and
Yeah,
listen
talk
to
in the space and we'll use that.
Yeah.
you
You were just talking. We
We're
just
just
fucking
talking.
co-host.
I'm not talking. Look at me. What?
you might have
I mean them.
looked from Florian.
Bro, high studs. And he's like, I didn't do it.
Oh,
Like,
shit,
we got you in 4K.
Guys, sorry, man. Well, I'm on loudspeaker. Guys, I'm on my show.
I am not talking. Look at
Oh,
me.
my God. Well, I'm on loudspeaker. Sorry, guys. Oh, wow.
He's literally in the space. The space is not even
I
mute.
put myself. No wonder.
Oh shit, I was on loudspeaker. Guys, sorry, man. Well, I'm on loudspeaker. Guys, I'm on the show.
Hamza, the one time here you're early. Can you just focus with us? Yeah.
Who's in
I was
Hazam? Who's in that
literally- I
space?
left you
Who's
on
in that
loudspeaker.
space?
Can you just talk about Inter? Yalla.
Okay,
Who's in that
let me
space?
go. Well, because no one. I was on loudspeaker. I was listening. One second. I'm making sure I switch it on my phone. Done.
Yeah.
Was that
You're
G-Dose?
co-host.
Was that G-Dose?
Here we go.
bro?
More, quickly. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I'll be honest. It's the biggest disgrace. You know me. You know you come out here. You've been giving these guys platform. Yeah. You've been giving this fraud NASA. You see this guy who's got a NASA top. You know this fake guy. You've been giving Dio, and then they come out. You lie to them. Yeah. To
What?
me, you've been giving these frauds. You know these frauds. This guy Arsenal fans. You feel sorry for
Like-
them. You be you're gonna win the Champions League.
He got the wrong memo.
Irritated.
Why is he going? Why is he doing?
Hamza, he's not asking you to cook Arsenal, you fraud. He's asking you to cook
Inter.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
know.
lost
I'm going to
Liverpool.
Inter. That's what I've got an agenda with more. Shame
Myself?
on your-
Me,
One
myself? Like you got an
Shame
agenda
on your
with me?
football club. Stop. No, more. Wallahi. Shame on your football club. Shame on your football club. Wallahi. If I'm an Inter Milan fan, wallahi, this is the biggest, most shameless thing in world football. I told you lot, yeah? How can McTominay live here as a bum? And he's the biggest player. He's the best player in Serie A. He's the guy that made you sweat like a dog this season. You got to make sweat like a dog because of
Dogs
Scott
technically
McTominay.
can't sweat.
Wallahi,
They sweat through
Scott
their tongue.
McTominay, yeah, who's now player of the year in your Serie A. Serie A, wallahi. He was a bum in here, bro. We used to drag him like a dog. Wallahi, we used to be dragging him. The guy was a useless. Was he not part of that 7-0 exam? Bang! Dude. 7-0, bang! We sent him there. Bill Gilmore was the Chelsea youngster reject. Left to Brighton. This is the midfield. Italian people, they always tell me one thing, Hamza, midfield wins you titles. Defensive midfield wins you titles. Same stuff. The Italian tell me that. Yeah. The midfield of Scott McTominay, Bill Gilmore, and Philip Benning and Anguissa. Let's talk about those four guys. 4 of the Premier League rejects, wallah. 4 Premier League rejects. What? Premier League reject, wallah, in this country. Anguissa, Fulham reject. Yeah? Anguissa. Benning couldn't even make this bloody Bournemouth team. He couldn't make this Bournemouth team. 1,000. Bill Gilmore can't even start for Brighton. Yeah? And Scott McTominay. Those 4 guys were making you sweat like a dog. Your season, you got dunked by a worst AC Milan team. Wallahi. Worst AC Milan that finished 9th with Kyle Walker, Pulisic. Yeah? Who's the other guy? Who's the guy for Chelsea? Who's the challenger? Loftus-Cheek. Yeah? That defender from Chelsea. You got cooked in your San Siro home game. And you bottled it. Yeah? You bottled it. Not only that, I expected better. This Barella guy, has he ever become player of the year in Italy? Has he ever? I'm asking more. Serie A player of the year. Has Barella ever won it? More? Sam, can you research for me? Research for me. I need to know. Barella, has he won player of the year in Serie A?
You've already done your research. Tell us.
No, find out for me. Find out for me. Barella, who they bang about Barella. Who? Yo, bro, Barella will run like a dog in here, bro. If you can't do it against Scott McTominay, you can't do it in the Premier League. Bro, you can't do it in the Premier League. There's no way. I'm going to check. No, wallahi, let me see. Premier League in Italy. I need to know this. Wallahi, I need to. I'm being fair. I need to know, wallahi. I'm being fair. Serie A Football of the Year. Yeah? By years. I've got here Scott McTominay, Lautaro Wallahi, Barella's never made it.
Did you say Barella's what?
Barella's never won it.
Oh my days. Oh my days. Barella. Nico Barella. Wallahi, don't talk to me about Nico Barella. Nico Barella has never won what Scott McTominay has won. Sam, I've given you player of the year, Mo Salah. I cannot be embarrassed. I've given Van Dijk. I cannot be embarrassed. I've taken it from how many players? KDB has lifted it. So I'll never be embarrassed. Scott McTominay dunked on your dog, that Italian midfielder. Nico Barella. Has that Cherby ever won it? Have they? Yeah? Who's that Bastoni? Has they ever won it? Never. Your only player who won it is Lautaro Martinez. One player. One player. In the last, and the previous to that was Lukaku, who came to Chelsea. Wallahi, was such a shit player. They shipped him back. He's won a league title. He dunked on your league title. You have to focus and look at your problems before you focus on my problems, wallahi. You come and make headline, Manchester City are finished. Oh, Chelsea can... Yo, Chelsea made top four. Top four. Chelsea players can become player of the year. If we send Enzo and Caicedo, they'll dunk on your players. Dunk on your players. You're watching Napoli lifting league title with Lukaku. Some Lukaku lifting league title. What are we doing here? They're telling us Lautaro and what's his name? Who's the other guy? Marcus Thuram. They had Marcus Thuram and some Lautaro Martinez. They had they had Arnautovic. Yeah? They had how many strikes? Wallahi, Napoli had only one, Lukaku. They want to win the league. This embarrassing human being here comes us and he looks us in the face, sits there and laughs at us. He laughs. You have one job to do. My own brothers, I send you. My own brothers, I mean, I said in BBC Radio 5 Live 5 years ago, I said Man City will win the Champions League and PSG will win it. I said it. I said, I told we will win it and they will win it. I've got a quote. I said it. I dare you. I dare you.
I dare you ever speak on Romero, Illigan, anybody.
UCL.
Sorry.
You know.
Look at that photo, Saad.
You gave me my first UCL. Yeah? PSG have never won a UCL in their lives. Don't give the likes of Desiree Edoué. Desiree Edoué. Hey! Bacola. These are young boys. João Neves, 19. They're babies. Yeah? Kvaratskhelia is going to be a double win league winner. Don't give him another trophy. Yeah?
I'll be honest, Inter cannot be the first team to give City a UCL.
Wallahi, I bet if you give PSG and Man City the first UCL
and also lose the link to Napoli,
the biggest bottle job in European history. So we all agree that if Inter lose that final, who here disagrees? Saad, if they give me and PSG the first UCL, Saad, you have to agree they're the biggest bottle jobs this season. You know they call Arsenal the bottle jobs? They're the worst than Arsenal. They will be the worst team in the planet.
Yes, for the league, yes. For the league, yes.
They bottle the league, they bottle the Champions League.
Because they're favorites. No, but Hamza, they're favorites to win the league, so I agree with you.
No, Sam, if they bottle to PSG, Sam, no striker. Sam, they don't have a striker.
No, PSG is not a shit team, though.
No, hold on. He's actually correct. But if Hamza thinks that we're gonna bottle the Champions League, which is fine,
I don't know.
Okay. So that means you think that if you bottle something, you're favorites. I want you to say, do you think Inter are favorites to win the Champions League? We're better than PSG.
Me, I'm watching. I don't know.
No. I want you to say you think we're gonna bottle it. Sam, consistent. He said you're the best team in Italy. You bottled the league. I agree with him. I deserve the cookie.
In Italy, 100%.
I want you, Sam. I'm asking you a question. Do you think? It doesn't matter. Okay, yes, fine. PSG didn't win it. The history is again. Do you think Inter are favorites against Champions League?
I think you're favorite to PSG because.
I want you now, I want you now to make a bet with me that I want you to make a prediction that Inter will win it because you believe that we are favorites. Can you give me a prediction for Champions League? Your team is not playing. Give me a prediction. Give me a prediction now.
I expect Inter to win it, and I think the pressure will be too much on PSG.
So you think that Inter are favorites and you expect Inter to win it?
Yeah. If PSG especially after what's happened this season, I think you're so upset.
What's happened this season?
You've bottled the league. You've bottled to Napoli.
So you think we're better than PSG? As a team?
Hey, whoever wins is about to lose that Super Cup. That's all I know.
Us Chelsea fans, Ziad, come off me. You're a Chelsea fan. When you beat me in the Champions League, what did you beat you on the factor of experience?
So how did Arsenal school Real Madrid? How did PSG beat Liverpool? Heritage Liverpool.
Did you give Tottenham the first UCL?
Anyway, I can expose your ball knowledge, but
did you give them the first UCL? Did Barcelona give Arsenal the first UCL? No. You are the one that gave me. That's why I hope you've learned from your mistakes.
No. I want you here.
You've learned from your mistake. To me, I expect you to win it. Are you going to win it? Are you going to win it? Yes or no? No, are you going to win the Champions League? Yes or no?
I believe it's a 50-50, to be honest. I'm not better than Champions League.
You don't have confidence in because you believe your players are going to.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. So how come you're not confident? You've won 3 years.
Because our players and our manager bottled it when the pressure is on.
So you
3 times already. They're bottle jobs, of course. They bottled the league when there is pressure. They bottled the Champions League. They didn't win against City. City were better. They bottled the league this season. They are bottle jobs.
A bottle job?
Yes.
Barcelona is a bottle job?
If they don't win the champs, they are. If they don't win, yes. They must win the champs.
Are you calling these guys bottle jobs?
They actually need to prove me wrong, not the other way around.
So you don't trust in your team. You don't have faith in your team.
After what happened in the league, I don't have full trust in the team.
So who are you to give me talk about my confidence about my team when you don't have confidence in your team? Wallahi.
I don't play. I don't play.
What does they believe in his team?
I don't play on the pitch. I believe my team should do it, but I'm not. Like, what do you mean? Who am I to give you? I have more ball knowledge than you, so I give you advice about football. That's how it works. That's how it works. I have more ball knowledge. No, you didn't. You literally, when we asked you about our City gonna make Champions League, before you win games, you are on record. You are Hamza. You won 1 game. You thought Osam were coming for the title. You lost 2 games after. You said, I don't know if we're gonna make Champions League.
One thing I've said. I said one thing. Wallahi, how much do I respect Van Dijk?
Wallahi, he said that, bro.
How much do I respect?
He said this, bro.
I'm not watching Europa League. I'm not watching Europa League.
That's how much I respect you.
Why do you twerk? Works for Liverpool so much, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. He's twerking.
Why is he riding for Liverpool so much? Why is he? No, but like 1 minute, like
so shameless.
This guy has to be the most.
1 minute. He won a game, and then he came for Osam. He jumps on the Ahwa and said, Osam, I'm coming for the title. Watch out for your back. And then he lose 2 games after.
Because me and these guys are rivals. I'm sorry. I didn't give up.
Rivals. You and Liverpool are rivals.
Look at him trying to force this cute rivalry, by the way.
Are we competition rivalry in the last 10 years, Sam?
You know, I'm gonna sit here and take the cookie so I can be like I'm a man.
Yeah, rivals for the league, but not like
there you are. But to me,
Habibi, you love each other. Habibi, we turn off the stream. Liverpool fans and City fans kiss each other On the cheeks, though, because it's haram to kiss on the
Respect
kiss on the cheek. It's okay. Kiss on the cheek.
The problem
Kiss
is
on the cheek.
the problem with the last thing. The problem with Judge Moore, he believes his team at the bottom jobs like Arsenal.
Yeah, they did. We did bottle it. No,
So
but
you
we're not
believe
like
your
Arsenal.
team and Arsenal
No,
are
no,
quite similar.
No. We're
So
not.
if you bottle this league, if you bottle the champions, one second. If you Sam, next statement.
not
Do you
gonna let
believe
you do
that if you lose this Champions League,
I want you
you're
to say
a
one
worse
thing.
season than
I want you-
Arsenal
I want
Football
you to
Club?
say-
Yes
listen,
or no?
In the last 5 years, no, we're not Arsenal. With all due respect to
No,
Arsenal.
if you lose this season,
No,
would you
hold
have
on,
had the worst
No,
season
no,
than
no.
Arsenal?
No, we're not. We are
If
similar
you-
to. We are. I want you here to listen now. We are very similar to Liverpool. We won 2 league titles in the last 4 years.
But
two
we
league
are
titles.
favourites.
We're still this season. This season, do you have a worse?
Bottled it.
If you go to this league, yeah, and the Champions League, would you have had the worst season compared to Arsenal?
We have had seasons like Liverpool, but not Arsenal.
No, no, this season we're comparing. Who's had the worst season? If you bottle the champ, it's you or Arsenal.
We actually had a very similar season to.
Of course, Inter had a better season because they got
Osam. We've had
Getting to the final is a better season. Is it
we have
not
had-
about winning trophies?
Yeah, but Arsenal won nothing either.
I'm
But
just
that's what
gonna
I'm
tell
saying.
you.
They've had a
I'm gonna
worse
tell you.
season than
We
Arsenal.
have no.
How can they have had a worse?
Saad, let me just talk. We have
Hey,
had
the
a
final.
very similar season to Manchester City. Triple winner, Ballon d'Or winner, Rodri, best manager in the world. They lost against Crystal Palace. They barely scraped Champions League in the last day of the season. You know, they bottled it in the round of 16. They got thumped by Real Madrid. At least we reached the final. We had a better season than you.
But
Is
no,
that all right?
you haven't had a better season.
We
than me. I
we
never lost. If you gave me that league, I'm not losing the league to McTominay.
It doesn't matter.
I will never
No.
lose the league to
No.
Liverpool.
Hold on. No, it
See,
doesn't matter.
I'm here.
No.
Do you
But
believe
everyone,
if you're playing Serie A in that anchovy league, we will have lost that league. No,
no.
we're not losing that league.
It's no. Everyone.
I've never lost the league to Liverpool.
Yeah, Habibi, let us talk.
I
خلاص,
lost so many.
You said
I-
your
I'm
line.
losing those
You said
chances.
your line. You said your line. Let me say my line.
You
You said your line. Let me have my line. Leagues are comparable to each other because teams spend the same. You are a team that went and spent 200 million in January, still scraped Champions League in the last day of the season, lost a cup final to a Crystal Palace who have never won a trophy. I play in my league. I am the best team in the league. You have the best. Do you consider Pep Guardiola the best manager in the history of the sport that you have watched? The greatest, right? Do you have a Ballon d'Or winner?
Yeah, he was injured.
Do you
Was
have
injured
the
the whole-
player?
he didn't play.
No. We had
He didn't
Thuram
play.
was
He didn't
injured.
play.
Lautaro.
He
It
didn't
doesn't matter.
play. How
It's
can you
not my
compare
fault.
guys that doesn't
I'm gonna
play?
tell you. I have
No.
no money. I'm gonna tell you. Hamza, let me respond. Let me respond. We don't have money to replace our injured players. You do. You literally didn't replace them. It's your. And by the way, hold on. So Man City went out and spent 50 million on Nico Gonzalez, who's supposed to be a replacement for Rodri, midway through the season. Yet, if I had 50 million, only 50 million, not 200 million to spend in January, I would have won the league. But I don't. I'm a poor Inter. Man City went and got the best player in the Bundesliga in Omar Marmoush. They got Nico Gonzalez, one of the best players in Portugal. They got Kozanov, somebody that I don't know who. They spent 200 million just to scrape Champions League and lose the final against Crystal Palace. You scrape Champions League, right?
Okay.
Hold on.
Palace,
Hold on.
Adam Morton
You
is
have-
better than McTominay. Adam Morton is a better player than McTominay.
It's respect.
Eberechi Eze
You-
is a better player than Bilgumo.
No, he's not.
Eberechi Eze is a better player
No,
than
under
every
Antonio Conte, no.
Is
Antonio Conte.
Eberechi Eze better than every Napoli player?
No.
Only
Is there
one player
any-
is better than Eberechi
Can I
Eze
just-
in
but you don't
Napoli, all of
understand.
Napoli. No chance.
But
Zero.
no. But you
Zero.
don't understand. You don't understand. They have someone that actually dunked on your manager in his first season. By the way, people
Who?
forget to say this. People forget to say this. They always give the excuse, guys. They always give the excuse to Pep Guardiola. They said it was his first season. It was Antonio Conte's first season at Chelsea. Chelsea were 10th, City were 2nd. And City before that, where were you? Weren't you 3rd or 2nd or something? Conte took over at 10th. By the way, people keep saying that Pep Guardiola was his first league. I'm not saying that Inter didn't bottle it. I'm just saying that they have the best manager ever in first seasons. Ever. By the way, first season, he cooks. He cooked your manager. Pep Guardiola's first season, by the way, Pep Guardiola spent millions and hundreds of millions in his first season. Antonio Conte dunked on his head. First season. Antonio Conte dunked on Inzaghi's head. Because Antonio Conte is a better manager than Inzaghi in the league. Without a shadow of a doubt. As Antonio Conte. If you admit that Antonio Conte dunked on Pep Guardiola's head on his first season, I'm going to admit that Conte dunked on our head.
Checkmate. 1-0 Mo.
Antonio Conte won the league with the likes of Cesc Fabregas. Let me give you the name.
Against
Diego
Pep Guardiola.
Antonio Rudiger. Look at these names.
With Victor Moses, Drinkwater, Alonso.
Oh yeah, they won the league with Moses and Drinkwater. This is true.
And Alonso and Gary Cahill, Osam.
I can bring Fabian Delph. You want to bring me to Fabian Delph? The down to the league town. Don't make me bring that.
No, but you're the one that's bringing up the bad Napoli players. Why don't you bring up the good ones?
So to me, I lost the
Why
league.
don't you talk about
the Fabregas, the Matic, the Kante, the Diego Costa. Wallahi, Chelsea was heavy. You insulting that Chelsea team?
Every time he tries to cook me, he digs a
Wallahi,
hole. Every time.
You lost the league.
He digs a hole. The problem is he doesn't know how to chat to me, bro.
Antonio Conte said, these mugs are here with Lautaro. I only need Philip Billing. I need Bill Gilmore and McTominay. Bring those up. We gave them those bums, yeah? And you swept them aside.
Because he's a top manager who dunked on Pep Guardiola.
Lukaku, the little belly like me. Lukaku even, he's holding his belly like when he's running like this, yeah? Scoring goals against you. And you are telling me...
Yeah, but Lukaku is better than Arnautovic.
The next of Mateta. Mateta is better than Lukaku. Mateta, let's go to Crystal Palace team. Mateta starts for that team. Fact. Eberechi Eze starts for that team. Fact. Adamoto starts for that team. Fact.
Not a chance.
1,000%.
Not a chance.
Adamoto's not better than Adamoto. Get dunked on by Adamoto. The likes of Ismail Assar dunks on them. He's better than
Not a chance, bro.
Adamoto's better than Lobotka.
He's better than the shit.
Are you crazy? Bro, Lobotka walks into your team with ease. Lobotka walks into your team with ease.
He's having a league like that. Bro, don't even. Bro, you're a fraud.
Lobotka would walk into your team, bro.
What does Lobotka do?
Lobotka would walk into your team, bro.
Eberechi
right next to Rodri with ease.
Eberechi Eze starts for Napoli, yes or no?
Okay, no problem. Eze will start for Napoli. But here's the thing.
No, he doesn't.
Let me say something. Okay, Hamza,
he
stop
is drowning. He's drowning.
Why are you mentioning the good players at Palace? Why don't you talk about Kamada? He does not start for Kamada does not start for
Saad was relegated, bro. Saad was relegated.
Yeah, Ismail Sarr was
relegated. Are we joking?
Saad was relegated. Wallah al-Azim, I don't know.
Ismail Sarr, Munoz, Mitchell,
Put some
Kamada.
respect on Pop Matasar's name. He has more European heritage than Odegaard, Partey. He has more European heritage than Gravenberch, Sabozolai, than McAllister. Should I keep going? Then Declan Couscous. Pop Matasar. Put some motherfucking respect on my Senegalese
goal.
He's
so insecure that he hears Sarr and all of a sudden...
Not your Sarr, the Palace Sarr.
Ay papi chulo Matasar. All right.
We're talking about Crystal Palace, Sarr.
Talk to him like a champion.
We're talking about Crystal Palace, Sarr.
Suck me, Darius. How about that?
You're talking about Ismaili Sarr, you bum.
We're talking about the Palace player.
Yeah, he's a good player.
One second. Johnny said it. I've got an article here. One second. Someone remind me. Bill Gilmore got booed by Norwich fans. There you are. Bill Gilmore got booed by Norwich fans before he left. Yeah, you shameless guy. He then went and became one of your best players in that league. McTominay sits on the same table as Maradona because of you. Maradona, Kvaratskhelia, and McTominay sit on the same table.
I'm gonna tell
you. Come on, Saad. You know the song. You were singing it all last year.
He's yelling and screaming at me, bro.
Come on, Saad. You know the song. You were singing it last year.
By the way, the
Hamza, I don't understand. Hamza, I don't understand. Here's the thing. I don't understand. Are you trying to make an argument that the team that you lost to and bottled it to is better than the team that he bottled it to? Is that the argument that you're trying to make?
I think a lot of Crystal Palace players Napoli.
None of them will start.
They don't. They don't.
The problem is he doesn't know, bro.
Now you're over.
He doesn't know football.
Bro,
don't give
He
me that
doesn't
team,
know,
man.
bro. He
I'm
doesn't
not gonna
know.
respect
He
Ancelotti.
doesn't know.
because the thing is, if that Napoli team now, when they're in the Champions League, when they dunk on City, yeah, then Hamza's gonna be doing tracking back and saying, "Oh, I didn't mean all of that. I didn't mean all of that." So
and
now,
Napoli are league champs.
bro, if they dunk on you,
So you think I'm scared of Bill Gilmore? You think I'm scared of Bill Gilmore?
Yeah, Habibi, you keep mentioning
Hamza,
Hamza, okay, one second,
Bro,
one
are
second.
you joking? Are
One
you joking?
second, yeah, akhi, one second. I'm looking at both teams right now in front of my own eyes. Meret is better than Henderson. Di Lorenzo is better than Munoz. Spinazzola is better. Yeah, akhi, one second. Stop shouting. Spinazzola is better than Mitchell. Rahmani and Oliveira are better than Lacroix and Callum Richards.
No, Gui starts.
And Guisa, Yahi, wait, Yahi. And Guisa is better than Kamada. Okay? Billy Gilmore, McTominay, fair enough, you're correct. Now you move on to the front line. Raspadore, Eze is better than Raspadore. Lukaku is better than Mateta.
Oh,
and
I'm done.
yeah, Habibi, wait. And Politano is better.
This is bad, bro.
There's two Palace players that start for Napoli, no problem.
Sam, can I say let me say one thing because Hamza said to me, "Are you a fraud? How do you think I'd ever lose to that Napoli team?" I'm sorry if the Man City team. This Man City team got grilled by Ramsdale, Harwood Bellis, Butnerek, Stevens, Wellington, Downs, Ogochukwu, Bree, Dibbling, Fernandez, Solomena. Where are you going, fraud? Come back. I'm sorry if that team grilled you and managed to keep you without scoring a goal, and you're telling me that this Napoli team is not gonna fucking drill you into peace, bro. Especially if they keep Conte, bro. If they keep Conte, bro, it might be a wrap for you, man, bro. Don't act like Napoli is bad. Napoli have very good players, bro. You're being shameless and disrespectful to Napoli, bro.
Okay, let me guys. Let me just Hamza is completely sinking. Let me just read these super chats before we move away from the pizza.
Every time you try to cook your produce,
no one cares about pizza league. Khalas, we move on.
The thing is, you're so sad.
Go back to the spaces.
Wallahi, it's so sad.
Your level is spaces, bro. Your level.
Wallahi, this is the coldest picture.
Your level is spaces.
Wallahi, it's so cold.
When you can mute the guys, that is your level. Your level.
You feeling nostalgic while I'm going through all mine? Because I'm just like,
mute people.
It's so cold. Like golden boot, playmaker, player of the season.
Do you need me, Hamza, to bring up the first message that you sent to Osam on the group?
Saad?
Do you want me to bring up these messages? You sent Osam on the group.
Marian Varts.
You want me to send? You want me to show the messages on the chat? See, turn off your camera.
Why are you turning off your camera? I realized Hamza, when Hamza's thinking, he turns his camera off.
Show me, you mugs. Go on.
Actually, Hamza, there is something. Kel sent me a clip from when you were on Patrick's channel saying Liverpool signed Florian Wirtz and we're going to get Gibbs White, who's 33rd in chance creation.
Yeah, I cooked them.
And reindeers as well, you don't like? 33rd in chance creation.
I'm not paying 300 million for a player that you're going to pay.
There you are, see, watch. Are you gonna admit now that Wirtz chose Liverpool over City, or shall I play your clip? I'll play your clip right now.
I don't believe he rejected us.
He didn't reject us.
Bro, Jacob, wallah, haram, bro. Why should
BBC radio said, BBC reported it. What should I believe? I ran
with the music,
two
though,
guys
I
here.
think
When BBC said Man City pulled out Middle.
Watch this. Just listen to this, just 5 seconds, and then we'll carry on. Don't switch off your camera. Be a man.
Stay on camera.
Are you not starting the show at 10:30?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be. I saw this show going. I thought, no, my head is hot.
This is
and I was
where
like,
you need to be.
Listen, one second. Let me ask a question. Let me give you a statistic today, Patrick. You're gonna laugh. I thought, let me research. We got the best strike. Those goals. All you need is to be fed. We're losing the best feeder in world football, Kevin De Bruyne. Remember that
I'm gonna
name?
ask you a question.
1 second, let me answer. We're losing Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, guess what? The guys who we're replacing in Morgan Gibbs-White is number 33 in the Premier League in big chances created. Number 33, Savio, number 31, Reinders, number 31 in Serie A. Hey, we used to have creators who were number 1, 3, and 2. We had one.
We're fourth in the league in big chances created.
Yeah, but guess what?
That was the Hamza meltdown from earlier on 2 days ago. Let me read these super chats before we move on. Big up to my guy AK. Big up to everyone locked in, by the way. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Let me just read these super chats before we come back to the Premier League, mate. No one cares about pizza toppings league, mate. Leave the sardines alone. Big up to AK who says, thank you, Jacob, for preventing noise pollution. I'm with you, by the way. Thank God. I was oh, and the Spurs. Hamza explained the 100 million flop in Grealish, and he called Savio is useless in spaces. Previous shows he mentioned he was awesome. Also stand and respect LFC. Hamza, you have a response to this? Hamza, hello, don't make me go on your space now. Do you have a response to this?
Listen,
yes?
Really, to me, I think listen, 100 million flop, you can argue that he delivered the treble for Man City. Many clubs have never won the treble. Savio, to me, I don't think he's ready. I've said it before. I don't think he's useless. I said he's not ready. He's too young. And we need to build the future. The way I've seen Liverpool signing works and Kekes already tells me that we need to wake up and start making signing. Grealish is going to leave and Savio is going to leave. What are you doing? Why are you guys?
Hey, have you got this clip, Hassan? You got a clip of him when he said, "I'm coming for you, Liverpool. I'm coming for you, Liverpool."
I don't have the clip.
I'll send it to you now, man. Wallahi, that's funny, bro.
We need the Wolfie cooking is what Kamar. Wolfie is not a part of Ahwa, and you're saying it. He came on like 1 or 2 times the whole season. Big up to Enigma says, what kind of cockery is this from Saad? How can you get bantered by a team with 22 losses? Arsenal females gave them only 3 days to take back the streets, is what Enigma is saying.
There's another player down the drain.
Listen, Enigma, if you're seriously taking that, if you're seriously gonna sit there and parade that thing, I'm gonna go to the parade.
Nice, you said parade. I
but
like that.
If you're gonna sit there and actually use this in the men's game and start bantering people because of the men's game, you know what I mean? There's difference, brother. All right, please, you're the cuck. You're the cuck, not me.
Because Barella's not the one who deserves shit, is what Jimmy's saying.
Go ahead, Saad. Go ahead.
Fairs. Inter wins it now, so Mo can end Hamza and Manchester City. Don't worry, Habibi.
Mo, can I have your manager?
If he loses the Champions League and there is a better option, yeah.
Who's going to be that manager?
Go back to the chat. I didn't hear that. I didn't see that.
Shout out to my championship manager, Maresca. Don't focus on spaces and you will hear it. He's going to win a European trophy soon come, is what C is saying. Hey, Ziad doesn't want him, apparently. Anyway, big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Everyone, please like and subscribe. I want to talk about the 3 London clubs right now. Tottenham Hotspur, Chelsea,
Ziad,
and Arsenal Football Club. I want to start off with Ziad.
Or Jacob. Can we give Jacob? Wallahi, Jacob.
What do you want to ask Jacob? Go ahead. Ask
Jacob. You've had 22 losses this season. Your manager was called out plenty of times. Your manager, his head, they asked for. They said that you're a banter club. Arsenal, Chelsea are the pride of London. Arsenal are a big club. I asked, what's the point of Spurs?
Who said that?
And I apologize for this. Right? And I apologize for this because we know now what's the point of Spurs. It's to win trophies with Ange Postecoglou. All right?
Oh, you're talking
How do you rate your season this season? Is it better than... Which team do you think you had a better season? Chelsea, if they win a Conference League, Man City, Arsenal? Seriously, by the way. It's not banter. Do you think your season has been better than them?
So, without banter, Tottenham Hotspur are the greatest team the Galaxy's ever seen, first of all. When you think glory, you think Lily White. When I think legendary, I think Heung-min dad. Sorry, Heung-min son. Heung-min Hung, sorry. I just think that this is such a special year because all these players that done walked up into this club After this manager got here, by the way, you know what happened? You know what happened? Saad, you know what happened? It's not hypothetical. Yeah, that's what happened. Arsenal are falling down.
North London forever.
Oh yeah, I do love that clip of Anne Scathaway going, but the streets are my home. They are, because that's where you
what did
belong.
you
But
call her?
not during parade time.
What did
Not
you
during
call her?
parade
That's
time.
a serious question, Jacob. Let me ask you a serious question.
Anne Scathaway.
I'm asking you a serious question, Jacob. And I actually don't know the answer to it.
The streets
Brilliant
are
woman.
our home.
No, I wanna have a
Yeah, go
serious
back to the
conversation.
streets.
Yeah,
Except for when the
I
parade's
wanna-
on,
no
because you ain't invited.
No one here on the panel think that Spurs had a better season than Arsenal. No one.
Just one second.
I'm trying to
It's
not
asking,
banter.
they're relevant.
I'm trying to not banter. I'm going being
I'm
real
asking you
serious.
Jacob. Jacob, are you actually
Yeah.
in or out?
Are you mad?
I'll leave you with this, mate. Anyone who found a TV series, they always say the third season's better than number 2.
Okay.
And then guess what? The whole crowd goes wild. The whole crowd goes crazy. Ah! It's Postecoglou. We all took our underwears off and threw it on stage. I mean, I hypothetically, like metaphorically did, but
Yeah.
because I was in
But
Texas.
there's a lot. Listen, there's a lot of people saying he's gonna go. 17th is a bit mad.
I don't give a
I've taken, by the way.
fuck.
I've taken
You know
with
what?
open
You know,
arms.
no.
arms.
I don't stop
Yeah,
this.
your
I
mouth.
didn't leave the food up
No,
for grabs.
I've
Just
taken
because
with
you
open
listen,
arms.
just because you
Open
hear a vocal minority and they're all like,
Wallah, I've taken.
oh,
Wallah,
this
I've
isn't
taken.
good enough. This isn't good enough. Did you see the parade? Did the motherfuckers say Ainge out? They were singing Ainge Postecoglou. The 3rd minute of the game today, that stadium was singing Ainge Postecoglou. Fuck no. Fuck no. Does that answer your question?
No, but
Seriously.
Dad, why is that a mad thing, by the way?
Does that answer? No. I ain't, you talking to a champion right now, Ahmed. So just get in line. This feels great. Oh, I wanted that guard of honor from those stupid fucking seagulls. I swear to God. But
Unbelievably shameless. Well, big up to you.
Are they gonna speak to
anyway,
Saad? Go
I'll
ahead.
be
you're
real.
talking about me and my
when
behavior in an area in
I-
which you've never been. Never. Not never.
I've
I didn't know
paraded
you all my
trophies.
life, but
I've
before I
paraded
met you,
trophies.
you didn't
I've
fucking
paraded
know what this felt
trophies.
like. Nah,
I've
not this.
paraded
Not this
trophies,
one.
Dorothy.
Not this
Don't
one.
worry.
Not
I've-
this one. Not
the
this
Europa
one.
League
Not
and-
this one.
Europa
I was
League
just saying
and
not this
FA
one
Cup
over
is
and over
exactly
until
the
you
same
get the
thing,
hint that it's not
The
this
Europa
one.
League is the- and
Not
the
this one.
Champions-
Not
Europa
that you
League
ain't done
and the
this.
FA Cup
You've
is
never had a
exactly
bus
the
that
same
said Europa
thing.
League
Let's not
winner.
talk over
You
each
never had a
other.
bus go through
You
your
can
city
vote for
saying
me, you
Europa
can
League
vote for
winner.
this.
You never
We're
had
both
someone like the
petty,
cat
bro.
dude kissy
So don't do
Oh,
this.
guess who never did
because we
that?
can both do
Yeah.
it. You can both do it,
You
Jacob.
never had
We can
Basuma
both
on.
do
You ain't
it.
never had Basuma
Don't
on.
worry,
You ain't never
mate.
had Basuma on.
But this is the problem.
I'll
with
do
me,
this
yeah?
shit all
This
day,
is
bro.
the
I'm in
problem.
party mode. I ain't trying to talk about nothing
For
other
me,
than Tottenham glory,
problem is,
fucking
when it
badassery,
comes to
and you can't do
Tottenham,
that. You'll never see it.
Tottenham
You'll
won a
never sing
trophy
it.
over me. Tottenham won a trophy over me, but did they have a better season than me? They had a more successful season. They didn't have a better
Bro, no
season.
one even asked you.
They didn't have a
You're in
better
the
season.
loser
That's the
circle. Go
original
hang out
question.
outside.
That's the original question
They
they
asked
asked
me.
you
They
for.
asked me. I'm the one talking because I'm the motherfucking champion. You
We
understand?
said all
you
three
talk, by the way,
London
you
clubs.
talk.
I'm in the fucking party. You
No one
bum.
asked you. You're out. You're over here
I'm in
talking.
the
And everyone's
party.
like, bro,
You
who
said
are you
all
talking
London-
to?
All three London clubs come inside quickly. I need to
Now,
ask
Saad, you
where
can't
the-
chat to Jacob, by the
Who
way.
is
You
this
actually can't.
for?
You actually can't.
Bro, these
No,
Arsenal
but
fans don't want to
they
talk to
had
me
a
nicely.
successful
Why?
season and they're
Why
not
is it
having
only
a better
one
season than
Arsenal
us.
fan that's
Some of
talked to
these
me nicely this whole
seasons,
time? Y'all know his
More
name.
had a better season than me. They had a more successful season.
Okay. This is how
You
I
know
see
who
it.
else? You know who else is more successful?
Jacob.
Sar's more successful than Odegaard or Partey, so you could hold that.
Well fucking done, man. Well fucking done.
Racismo
Well
won on the
fucking
day
done, man.
for him.
One trophy,
only thing,
one
yeah.
trophy in 17 years, man.
Listen.
Fucking done.
Sad. The only
A
thing.
trophy that
well
you've
done,
never
bro.
won. We
Well
just won for the
done.
third time, so
Yeah,
you can hold
that's
that.
brilliant.
Both hands.
That's
Both hands are
brilliant.
free for you. I'll
That's
buy. You know what?
brilliant.
Go live.
But
Go live.
you-
Let me buy you a
you're
cup of
not-
coffee, so that way you
but
can actually
Jacob,
put something in
here's
your
the
hand that's
difference.
called a cup.
Here's the
Motherfucker,
difference,
come on,
Jacob.
talk to me.
Jacob, the difference is you're not confident going into next season about if you can win anything or sustain.
I'm about to win the
anything.
Super Cup versus Mo
If
after he
you're
wins
not
Champions
confident,
League or
you're not gonna
PSG
win
if that
that.
dusty ass
You're not-
Enrique won it too.
You're not going to win that. You're not going to win. I know you're doing.
You
the
said we
high-
weren't going to win Europa, so
doing the-
clearly you're a liar
No,
or you're just
you came up
incorrect.
against the shit, man.
Clearly you're a liar or you're just incorrect.
Hold on. You came
Are
up
you
against-
lying or are you just wrong?
Can I
No, pick
speak?
one.
Can I speak?
Are you lying? No. You're in the loser circle. I said
came
get
up
in
against-
line. I've
you
said
came
that
up
already.
against a
I will
shit
keep talking.
United
I
team.
don't care, Saad.
You
You
came
can
up
do
against
one.
a
Because guess
shit
what you didn't do the
United
other day?
team.
Have a
You
motherfucking
came up
parade go through your
against a
motherfucking
shit
town.
United
Riding
team.
around the city.
Inter Milan will smoke you guys. Inter Milan is not Manchester United. Inter Milan will smoke you guys.
Ahmed, don't say Inter. We haven't even won the freaking thing yet.
Okay, PSG or Inter, both teams will slap you up. Come on, brother. Let's not get over shameless.
Look at you.
Relax.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. No, hang on. Can everyone just shut up for a goddamn second? Because Saad been talking for a motherfucking minute and I ain't seen him lift not a goddamn thing. So let me talk before I throw my shit across the room, Saad.
Listen, man.
You can't. No, because you're doing what these Spurs fans are doing, trying to gatekeep people's emotions, actions, and how they should feel about something. Fuck off. Fuck off, every single last one of you. You don't know how this feels. You don't know what this means to me. And that's to those Hotel 8 Spurs fans as well. I'm not just talking about Arsenal because you've never seen it. I'm talking about me. I've never fucking seen Tottenham lift a motherfucking trophy. And you talking about, shut your ass up. I want a trophy that you've never won. And that's my first. So like when you try and tell me, oh, you should feel this way. Oh, you should act this way. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Ange Postecoglou told me no. And guess what?
You misunderstood what I said.
No.
I did not say don't celebrate. Celebrate the Europa League. But don't start talking bad about Super Cup because in the Super Cup you're going to get
I'm going to win that motherfucker too. I'm going to win that motherfucker too.
Let me just say one thing, and I want to get.
I won the English Super Cup as well. Yeah. I won the English Super Cup.
Be quiet,
shut up, Hamza, man. Shut up, bro. This guy's
anyway. Back to the English Super Cup. Let me just say one thing.
Get out of here, bro.
Out of everyone on this panel,
no, why people gatekeep? Like, when was that a cool thing to do? I don't give a fuck if I look like an idiot. This shit means something good to me. Like, no one can tell me how I should feel about a win or how I should act. You can say my head's gone. I would say your head's not even here because guess what? I'm a fucking European champion today. So talk to me.
Jacob, here's the thing. I think you're taking out your frustrations on your own fans, on the wrong people, because
he sounds just like him. He sounds just like him.
He definitely does.
No, he's saying the same shit, which is, this is how you should feel about it. Look, what are we going to do in the summer? Are we going to set up in a 4-2-3? Shut your bitch ass up. I'm on party mode. I didn't give a fuck about a game today. Only reason I tuned in was to look at the Guard of Honor. It didn't even happen.
Me Said, bro. I mean,
that's a good thing. Anyway, big up Said. So here's the thing. Let me just say this before I bring Ahmed in as well. This is the order. Most successful seasons. If Inter win the Champions League, they're automatically number one because that's the biggest trophy. Then we're two because we won the league. Third is Jacob for winning the Europa League. Fourth is Ziad if he wins the Conference League. I think by far.
Palace?
Wait. What
about me?
I think by far the most embarrassing club out of everyone here is Man United because they've had a.
No. And then guess what? Second again is Arsenal. Ole.
Guys, let me talk, please. We're not going to sit up here and say, with all due respect, you guys have seen I'm bantering Arsenal like crazy for the last 3 months. What we're not going to do is sit up here and act like it's okay for Man United to finish 15th. It's not. Let's fuck all this shit. Let's all be serious here. They do not have the 15th best squad in the league. Like they're not 15th bad. Yes, they can be bad, but they're not 15th bad. That's just the truth. If Inter don't win the Champions League, I think it's Liverpool first, Spurs second, Chelsea third if they win the conference. Now, here's the thing with the Arsenal thing. Look, I'm breaking this down very objectively. I think doing the whole, yes, it's more successful. But one second, Hamza, 1 second. When they say stuff like, yes, it's more successful, but it's not better, I disagree with that logic. I'll tell you why. Heading into the season, this is what happened. Arsenal's objective was win the league and win a domestic trophy or do well in them. Spurs' objective was try to get into the top 4, right? Spurs ended up winning the Europa League, which gives them Champions League qualification. So that's a plus. And they have a trophy. Arsenal did not win anything. Like, hear me out, even if Arsenal won just Carabao Cup, right? I'd go like, at least you won something and you finished second, but you have a trophy there. You have something to celebrate. So like it gives different. With Chelsea's objective, get into the top 4. They achieved their objective. Now, if they win the Conference League, they've won a trophy as well. So that's the thing. So when we sit up here and we make the stuff like in the quadruple charge season, Liverpool's objective was win the Premier League or win the Champions League. We didn't win either, but guess what? We won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. So we won 2 domestics. At least you're in a position where you say, I won something. Also, I do feel like Arsenal fans are being a bit hypocritical. I'll tell you why. For the last 17 years and for the last 4 years of me doing content, you have bantered Tottenham Hotspur about not winning something. They win something this season and all of a sudden it's like, Oh yeah, they had a more successful
Thank
season.
you.
The both of you got
Thank
Champions
you.
League qualification. You both got the qualification, but he won a trophy to get him into that competition.
Hassan,
So
do you know
how-
why I disagree with your logic?
By any way, shape, or form, how can I say Arsenal had a better
Do
season?
you know why I
than-
disagree with your logic? Because
Tell me.
league finishes also needs to be taken into consideration. I'm sorry.
No, you
A
don't
trophy
get
does not minus a trophy does not minus and completely rub out the trophy the finish in the league, bro.
If we're using that as the metric,
I'm sorry,
Pochettino's
mate,
a very
it doesn't.
successful manager.
Bro,
I don't think
what is
Pochettino's a
this?
successful manager, but if you're using that metric, then you would have to say Pochettino is successful, and he is not.
No, but I don't mind you saying it's successful, but better season. If you say
But
better
successful, more successful is better. What the fuck are we talking about? The semantics?
Season takes into
Do we
consideration.
need a dictionary?
Finish. It takes into amount of trophies you won. It takes into amount of
Dude.
like your players' stats. Come on, man.
I'll tell you this: you're rambling about shit to cope right now. That's what it sounds like to
Have
me.
the conversation. Let's have an honest conversation. If we're going to be
So why is it?
about this?
We
Let's
are
be
having an honest conversation. We are. That's okay. I'll have an honest conversation
just
about
because
this.
we disagree with you
Let's be
doesn't mean it's a
honest, man.
shameless thing. I gave you objective reasons. Why is it shameless?
No, but you're completely dismissing the finish where they finished 17th, bro.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I am.
They
Yes, I am.
failed
Yes, I
with their
am.
league
Yes, I
finish.
am. Yes, I am.
They
Yes, I
failed.
am.
They failed
Yes,
with
I
finish.
am.
Jacob is. I'm not.
You finished below me by 17th, bro. Look at the amount of points they do. I don't
And
even
guess
think they have
what?
30
I
points.
still got to the motherfucking dance
I'm not
that you got
dismissing
into
that.
with no
I'm
shoes,
saying
no shirt.
Arsenal have a higher standard than Spurs.
They should
We
because they're in
expected
phase
Arsenal
fucking
to win the
20 or
league.
whatever it is at this
the
point.
truth.
And
Yeah, no, I understand we
and they've
failed.
won, and
I
they've won
understand
a
we
trophy.
failed.
Okay,
Understand.
Saad, who had a better? 1 second. Who had a better season, Crystal Palace or Man
Hey,
City?
big up Height. I'm talking to
Go
you
on.
real
Sorry?
fucking nice in the chat. Big
Who
up
had
Height.
a
I'm
better
talking real
season?
nice.
1 second. Let Saad answer this. Who had a better season, Crystal Palace or Man City? Go on.
Where did Crystal Palace finish?
Now,
No,
see,
they're better than me,
there
man.
you are. See?
They've
Who
got
cares
a
when
cup
they
for
finish?
some.
No. I'd say Man City had a better season.
No.
Are you mad?
Yes.
Are you mad? You think City had a
But
better
are they
season?
going to Champions League?
Crystal Palace just won their first trophy in their existence.
They won a Europa League and
In their
got a trophy.
existence.
Yes, but here's the
And they
thing.
qualified for Europe.
We take into consideration what happened in the league. We take into consideration all of these aspects. It's not about it means this much to a club, so they had the much better season.
Can I
It may
say
have
one?
had it on paper, or it may based on their expectations, it may have been a better season. But overall, if you look at
Who had a better season, Hamza? Palace or Man City?
Palace. They've gone to Europa League and they've never.
to Europe.
Listen,
Saad, that's what I'm
listen.
saying.
Crystal Palace sold Olise. They sold Olise.
I disagree, bro.
And they dumped on me and they're playing
I
Europa League.
disagree.
What's
I
that?
disagree for your own club, bro. For your own club, I disagree.
Sad.
That's an even more stupid
Crystal
argument.
Palace is a massive achievement for Crystal
The
Palace.
standard of City and Arsenal is higher.
There's going to be a
Why
parade
can't you
in
get this?
Croydon, the whole of
It's
Croydon,
not.
because of their
But
achievement.
they got Champions League and one team got Europa League. What the fuck does that work?
Listen,
bro?
give credit to
Yeah,
Crystal
you have a
Palace.
higher
Give
standard.
this,
You
bro.
just
This
proved
is
my
insane.
point. You have a higher standard.
Hussam.
Arsenal
And not
have a
only
higher
this,
standard.
you know why Tottenham have had a better season than them? They
Why?
won a trophy that Arsenal have never ever won in their lives.
Say it again.
Let me repeat again. Arsenal have never ever won a UEFA Cup, which is known as Europa League. They've bottled it twice in the final.
But what about the
Galatasaray
amortization
and
of their
Chelsea.
contracts?
So you bottled
That's
it
what Spurs fans
in the
doing.
biggest occasion with your greatest legend, and you here insulting them when Brendan Johnson lifted it for them.
Hamza, shall I tell you why you're fraudulent? Shall I tell you why you're
Brennan
fraudulent?
Johnson.
I'll tell you why you're fraudulent though. Because you can't, Hamza, but hold on. You can't use that though. You can't use that though. Hamza, you can't use that. Let me rebuttal you so we can have a conversation, Hamza. You can't use that because even in previous seasons, Hamza, in the Europa League, Champions League teams dropped down. These bums didn't have to play Champions League teams because Champions League teams didn't drop down, bro. So it's not even the same kind of competition that they're playing, bro.
So let me ask you a question.
Season is completely different.
Let me ask you a question then. Who has more European heritage, Buhu Saka or Brendan Johnson?
In the final, who were the Champions League freaking team?
Who has more European heritage, Brendan Johnson or Buhu
You
Saka?
can have one in your. How can you cuss a
Anyone?
trophy that your football
Okay,
club
Saad,
gets?
since you're taking...
But nobody cussed
Can
them
anyone
as
tell me?
had a more successful season than us. I just said they didn't have a better.
Can anyone tell me?
watch this. Since you're taking league position, 1 second, you're taking league position into account. Okay.
Someone answer my question.
Chelsea are 4th. Okay. So Chelsea are 4th. If Chelsea win the Conference League, have they had a better season than you? They're 4th.
Yes, I do believe so. Yes.
But okay, so what's your logic then?
Because they get into Champions League and they won a trophy and they finished in top 4, bro. Top 4 is a respectable place. If you
So let me
finish
ask you-
in
let me
top
ask you a
4,
question.
that's a respectable place. My problem is.
Well, let me talk
my
about
problem
respectable
is
place.
the 17
Scoring of
No, but
European
the
final.
17
Has Saka ever done that? Is
If
Brendan
you
Johnson more decorated now because of that? I don't know. Maybe it's a good question to have. Who has more European heritage? Has Saka ever scored in a final?
If you finished in top 4, top 5, I'd say 100% you had a better season than us.
Did he have?
100%.
Has Saka ever scored in a final?
I
Has Saka ever
understand
scored
your
in a
logic.
final?
I understand your
Has
logic.
Saka
Your
ever
logic-
scored in a final?
Your logic is not even wrong. Your logic
Has
is correct.
Boo Saka scored in a
just
final?
have a
Is my
different
mic on
logic.
mute?
That's it. I just have a different logic. I
That's
understand.
fine.
your
I
logic.
agree. But I listen. I know that everybody else has different logic. I just personally don't think they had a better
If
season.
Spurs won Carabao Cup, I wouldn't say they had a better season.
Am I fucking muted?
But because it's Europa
No,
League
you're not,
and
you're
they
not, you're not.
qualified for
Who the
Champions
fuck has
League-
more fucking European heritage, Saka or Johnson? God damn.
Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Brendan Johnson.
Thank you.
Has a bigger
Say
legacy
it. Keep
than
saying it. Just keep
Saka.
saying it. Yeah.
Brendan Johnson.
Thank you. Okay, my
Brendan
mic does
Johnson
work.
has a
God
bigger
damn.
legacy than Bukayo Saka in European football. Brendan Johnson has a bigger legacy than Thierry Henry for also in European football. It's a fact. You know, it makes you,
Talk
but
to
it's
me.
a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a fact.
People don't
It's a fact. It's
understand
not
that.
feelings, right? Isn't that what we're
Winning
told?
trophies is what players want. You know, you love
Operating facts, not
you
feelings.
don't
Win, win.
want a trophy.
Win, win. My facts and my
I know who
feelings
you're
say I'm a
talking about.
motherfucking champion.
I know who you're talking about as well. That's the best part.
Saka
I watched
scored in the
Jacob Wall
Bernabeu trophy. Saka scored against Bournemouth trophy. Saka
It's not Jacob
beat-
Wall or even censored for your fucking
it
teddy
is.
bear feelings. It's uncensored.
It's
Because fuck
uncensored,
everybody.
yep.
Stop.
I'm a
Newcastle
champion.
had a better season than them. Eddie Howe has had a better.
Okay, I was about to ask you. So, do you think Newcastle have had a better season than you then? Because they finished 3rd.
Yes.
Crystal Palace? Crystal Palace?
No. Bro. League finish for me.
Palace
Do you get to the-
Bro, that
don't
weird
get
English
in that
bias
top
is kicking
4 and
in.
you win a trophy, you've had, and I kept this consistent because I even said this for Manchester United when they finished in top 4 and won the Carabao Cup. Do you know what I mean? And did all of that stuff and won the. But I kept it consistent even when Manchester United won those.
You have
trophies. I said they had
to
a
you
better
have to look at your manager. Spend 800 million. Crystal Palace lost Olise. They had to buy Edin Ketia. Oliver Glasner, who won a Europa League, delivered them a cup against the greatest manager and took them to the first.
No, Hamza, what you're not understanding,
One second.
Hamza. Okay,
You
go on.
have to look at the achievement. I'm sorry, you Arsenal frauds. That's what you're looking at. Your women team winning, celebrating, singing. You never sing that. You never sing that. Champions of you're singing that after winning the Champions League yesterday.
Yeah.
But your men's team
250,000.
are shit. Your men team are the worst team I think this season. Yeah.
They finished above you, by the way. So watch your
Yeah,
mouth.
listen,
Watch your
I've got-
mouth. Watch your mouth.
Me,
Watch
I've
your
got
mouth.
the
Your
English
team
Super
is
Cup.
shit.
I've
Your
got the
team is
English
shit,
Super Cup.
and
One
your
second.
manager's
I
shit.
finished
So
third.
watch your mouth, bro.
I finished
Watch
third
your
with
mouth.
English Super Cup. Yeah, respect that.
Wallahi. This
To
guy,
me-
bro. I was
to
chatting to me about
I'm
managers
looking-
and
I'm looking at your team. You spent 800 million, yeah? Wallahi, yeah? 800 million, and the investment have only got you the same trophy as Oliver Glasner. FA Cup.
Hey, hey,
He
hey,
has
we're
a-
singing the song that you were singing last year because Kai Havertz scored or whatever.
Oliver Glasner-
We're singing it because we're fucking champions. You talk to me
Oliver
about standards,
Glasner-
huh? I want to
Oliver
hear about
Glasner-
standards on that. We singing Waka Waka AAA, 17th, I don't know how. We're going to Bilbao. And you're like, yeah, Kai Havertz scored a goal, guys. He scored again. Ha, Shakira. And meanwhile, we're fucking lifting trophies. Talk
The
to me.
fact
Talk
that
to
you-
me about
the fact that you-
that. Talks about the standards there.
the fact that you copy our
Oliver
songs
Glasner-
mean that you have to copy what Big Daddy does. You have to copy what Big
That's
Daddy
funny,
does.
Sad, because Arsenal have copied Liverpool songs all
So mad,
season.
bro.
So who
You
has
have
better
copied
memory
the
with
Diaz song.
No,
Who copied the
Saad,
Diaz song?
Saad.
Who copied the Diaz song?
But the thing is, here's the thing.
But what?
When
But
when
what?
when it's
Say it
between
publicly right now. Did
No, hold on,
Arsenal
hold on.
fans copy
Hold
the
on,
Diaz
hold
song?
on.
Did
Let me
Arsenal
land,
fans
let
copy
me
the Diaz
land.
song? Say it
Who has
right
better
now.
memories with
When
that
it-
song?
when
Whose
it- when
memories
it-
are better
when
with
it's
that song?
Arsenal- when it's
Who, when they hear that song, who?
Listen,
No,
hold on,
Saad,
hold on,
answer
hold
this.
on, hold on.
Whenever
When
you
it's
hear that
between
song and you
Arsenal
get
and
taken
Liverpool-
back to that time,
Hold
who's
on,
going to
hold
be
on, hold
more
on.
like, yeah,
Let me
that was
just land.
great? You're
Can
going to
I
be
just
like, yeah,
land?
Kai
Can I just
Havertz
land?
scores again.
When it's between
Fucking
Arsenal and
losers, dude.
Liverpool-
We're
when it's
European
between
champions.
Arsenal
Talk
and
about Waka
Liverpool-
Waka.
Can I speak? Please, bro. Come on,
No.
man. You're becoming like
Loser
Hamza.
circles back
You're
there.
becoming like Hamza and you're
Loser
just
circles
talking.
back there, bro.
You're just talking,
This
bro.
is champion circle.
You're just talking. You're just talking. Well,
Yeah,
this
'cause you're
guy
not a
has
champion.
never
You're
been
right.
here, bro. It's crazy, bro. Big up.
Nah, Jacob,
Yeah, neither have you. I'll tell you what it's like. It's fucking beautiful. It's the promised land. It's everything talked about. Everyone talked about it. It's exactly as they said.
Yeah, big up.
In fact, it's even better because you're here squirming and you don't even know.
Brother, can I speak?
No.
When people
You've
don't let
asked
you
5
speak, you
times.
start
I
having a
said
bitch
no.
fit. When people don't let you speak, you start having a bitch fit. So can I speak? Bro, come on, man. We know you're champion. You know you're Europa League champion.
Just answer me a question, and then I'll mute myself. Hey, Saad, I'll mute myself. I promise. I'll mute myself. Just answer me this question: who is gonna listen to that song and look back and enjoy it more? You tell me, and then I'm muting right now.
Now don't mute yourself.
I don't know. I don't know who's gonna.
No, it says 126, 127. I'll mute myself for 6 minutes. You got 6 minutes of me not fucking pressing your ass.
Anyway, like I was saying, Hassan, when me and you speak, you know what I mean, we exchange songs, yeah. There's respect there, bro. Double-digit league titles, you know what I mean? There's respect there, bro. With these guys, wallahi, there's no respect, bro. 2 league titles, bro. This guy has a Europa League. Khalas. Big up, man. But, bro, man was start talking to me when I've got double the amount of trophies he's got, bro. Come on, man. What is this, bro? And on top of that, he doesn't like my logic. At least you could understand my logic. He doesn't even want to listen to my logic.
Okay,
Hamza
Ziad,
doesn't even
you
want to
have
listen
anything
to my
say about
logic.
this?
Hamza's talking about it like as if Hamza's saying Hamza's logic, because this is what I wanted to debunk, yeah, or this is what I wanted to rebuttal on Hamza's fraudulent logic, yeah. He's talking on it and looking at it based on Crystal Palace and what it means to them as a club. If we look at it based on what it means to Crystal Palace as a club, it's amazing. It's brilliant. It's massive. As well as Tottenham, if I look at what it means to Tottenham, it's massive for them because they finally won a trophy, 100%. But I've said, but Hamza, you didn't listen to my logic. My logic is I value the league finish. I value the league finish very high, as well as winning a trophy. So if you have a very, very low league finish with Crystal Palace, maybe there could be a conversation.
Okay, that's what
maybe
I'm
there
saying.
could be a conversation.
That,
actually, I'll actually say Crystal Palace had a better season than me because I actually value the FA Cup as a major. So I'll say that Crystal Palace had a better season than me.
Okay,
but
here's the thing.
when
Let me-
people are
let me
finishing
just say-
17th, bro, I'm sorry.
Let me just say one thing. Look, here's the thing.
Liverpool had better
If
season
anything,
than
it shows you
Newcastle,
actually
Palace,
that
and
it's a
Spurs.
sign of respect for Arsenal. Why? Because it shows that you have a different standard. This is just the truth. It's not an insult. It's reality. You have a different standard, meaning we expected you to win the league or the Champions League this season, and you failed to do that. So obviously, Spurs have a lower standard than you, but they achieved what they have to achieve. You did not achieve what you have to achieve.
Yes,
Therefore,
it's a
the
failure. I 100% agree. It's a failure of a season.
yeah, but they
100%.
succeeded. They didn't fail. That's the difference.
So
Yes,
who's
they
the
had a more successful season, not a better season.
who's the band
My
football
eyes.
club? Is the Man United, other than Man United, is it Arsenal this season? We'd say.
It has to be Man United. I'm sorry. 15th
So
is
other than Man United, who's
I cannot say other than Man United because it is Man United. 15th.
Yeah, well,
15th for a big club. Actually, I want to speak about them next. Ziad,
Well,
quickly,
Ahmed,
Habibi.
I'm not showing my face. I'll tell
Ziad,
you.
Habibi,
Well,
Ziad.
well,
Listen, I'm mute. Talk about Chelsea quickly before we move on to Man United. Yalla.
We're back, man. We're back where we belong. Champions League heritage is here, man. No more Mickey Mouse people. Arsenal, don't worry, man. We don't have to worry about Arsenal anymore in the Champions League, man. Little club. Should we shit on them?
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
We're gonna have proper clubs back in there, man. Competing, and that's where we belong. Heritage, right here. Show me your one side. Oh yeah, you can't.
I watch when Cole Palmer comes into the Champions League.
Yeah, show me your one.
And he gets dunked on in the first game.
Side, show me your one, bro. Show me your one.
Hey, Sanchez in the Champions League, bro. Man's doing
Side, show me your one, man.
It goes, bro. Like.
This don't
Show me
sit
your
right
one.
with me.
Ready for you,
This.
bro.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
just read these super chats before we
Ziad,
move on to Man United.
Ziad, call
Let me-
me.
Hamza, let me do super chat so we can talk about United.
Yeah,
Hamza,
I want to say something, yeah.
World Club Cup, yeah?
Hamza,
Don't forget the Chelsea fan. Don't forget the World Cup
Yeah,
Cup, man.
so also Saad, are you in the
2
World
seconds
Cup?
before you read out.
Hamza.
No,
Let me, guys,
Yeah.
let me run the show, please. Let me run the show. Let me just do the super chats before I talk about Man United because we have to talk about them because they're this year.
There we go.
They're 17th, bro. That means they're absolutely shit, is what Gunnar 4L is saying. They're absolutely shit with Champions League qualification and a trophy.
Notice his name says Gunner for L, not for W, by the way. Loser.
Wallahi, 22 losses and 17th league finish is unacceptable. Furthermore, next season they will complain about Ainge because they dismissed the season's finish. Well, Jacob does not complain about Ainge, so
you know what? If we win another European trophy and finish 17th again, I'm gonna be waka suck my guy.
Whoa.
Oh, my bad.
حرام يا أخي في رمضان.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Big up to Jimmy who says, loving weird Ali Yankovic is what Jimmy is saying. Yeah, because he gave you a European name now, like his European champion. Big up to Hakai who says, Hussam is speaking facts. League form is important, but trophies is just as important facts. Just saying as an Arsenal fan, Hamza, go back on mute. I love the fact how he ended it. Like, just go back on mute.
Hakai, I never disagreed with that. I understand that trophies are important. But I'm saying league finish is important as well, bro.
It is squad value 3 times of Palace. Palace overachieved 100%. Palace winning the FA Cup is overachievement. Plus, comparing to Bodo Glimt to PSG semis have some shame. Wallahi, Arsenal have been bantered all season. Cook Ahmed now. Oh, don't worry, we're getting to Ahmed. 20. Congrats to Jacob on busting his first nut, but it's not the same Europa without the UCL teams. Bodo Glimt. In a
What's Selma Hayek to Sofia Vergara, bro? Come on. I'm happy about either. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me, baby.
Oh, what is this language? Man said busting his first nut is crazy.
Yeah, and then he said conference premium. Like, it's just, you know how, like, when you book a flight, it's like economy plus.
Economy plus, well, like.
Economy plus, like, oh, you get 5 more kilograms.
Everyone copes differently. 20s finding their way to cope.
Hey,
it must suck having a last name of Hardaway and you got no ball game. How about that? Must suck. If my last name was Hardaway, I would have done something with that. So, but hey, we took the Hardaway.
Arsenal fans, what they Muslim. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to you, Mr. Khan. Fonzie says, look what Wenger did to Arsenal. This is a trophy, is what.
It's not, Fonzie. It's not. You misunderstood. It went way over your head, my logic that I was talking about.
He watches anime, so sometimes it goes over. Big up to Aga Buga who says, so Saad is basically saying finishing top 4 is the most important. Lol, back to fundamentals of Arsenal.
It went away over your head, Ooga Booga. But big up to you, bro. What the fuck is that in your picture, by the way? Is that a lion and a fucking
it's otter.
bird? An owl. A lion and an owl, bro. What the fuck is that, bro? But big up to you, Ooga Booga. It went away over your head.
Ahmed is so rattled, he just called that an otter. Imagine. Which Natural Geographic do you have subscription to, brother? Man said otter. Have you wake up?
He just said it's Mikel Arteta. Didn't he say it's Mikel Arteta?
Said Arteta.
Oh, he said it's Arteta.
Big up to Brian Woodward. Thanks so much for the super chat, brother. He says, think Spurs winning Europa could be a curse. United FA Cup last season screwed them. They stuck with Ten Hag because one result and set them back another 2 years. Spurs better be sure if they're keeping Ange. I'll be honest with you. Look, there is a fundamental difference between Man United and Spurs. Spurs winning that Europa League for the first time in 17 years, winning a trophy, and they've achieved Champions League qualification. It's impossible to sack Ange. And Ange did something very smart. When he grabbed hold of the microphone and say, Season 3 is always better than Season 2. If Daniel Levy sacks him now, there will be riots. Forget the people that you watch on YouTube. I'll tell you right now.
250,000 people. 250,000 people. 250,000 individuals. And you know what Daniel Levy was doing? Handing out free flags. Free flags for the kids. Kids get free flags. Bro, Tottenham giving free shit? Come on now. This is a
and I want to know what's on top of that.
I told you Ainge was here to walk us through the Red Sea. He was here to part. He was here to take us home. He was here to, come on. He's going to take us home. Ainge is the one, man. Ainge is the one. I don't give a damn about all this, like, oh, who are we going to sign? We need a monster 6.
I swear, man.
Bro, you could have my monster something that rhymes with 6. How about that?
Bro, if I had a wall next to me, I might headbutt it, bro. This is unbearable, and I have to deal with this for the summer. Thank you very much, Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. Wallahi, fuckers, you motherfuckers, bro.
Let me ask a question to people who win stuff here. How long, like, whenever it's your first thing, How long do you get to enjoy it? Is there a fucking rule book that
No,
says,
no.
oh,
You
you get
can
X
enjoy
amount
it.
of time?
You can
5
enjoy
years.
it in
5
theory.
years.
You can enjoy this for the
5
whole of
years.
summer and the whole of next season until
No. Jacob. When we won the treble, I celebrated for 5 years. For Spurs, that is your treble. You celebrate for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
You hear
Big
that,
up to
buddy?
Jimmy
5
says-
years.
Chelsea fan, we aren't back yet, but if we are serious and spend on Osimhen, Jokeris, Manyan, and Rodrigo, we can 100% challenge for a top trophy next season. Yeah, but you're gonna sign you in the lap and Wee and
That's what you think, mate. That's what you think.
Who's wee?
That's what you think, Hassan.
some random French.
Yo. Everyone's going to be out in October.
Random French. You literally just asked Mo, can you have his manager?
You should have never sacked Pochettino. You should have never sacked Pochettino.
He just asked Mo, can I have your manager?
Oh, you would want him
Over your head,
manager.
just like
That's
you
what I'm
winning a
saying.
title
So
is what
would
Uga
you.
Boga is saying. Let's go.
Are you saying he's take Inzaghi over Slot? Are you mad?
100%.
Are you mad?
100% you would.
Uskut. VR check, he said Otter and played it tough, is what John goes saying. Yep, he said Otter, not that, I promise.
If there's no more super chats, can you pull up Paul Tucknot's comment?
Wallahi uskut, bro. What the fuck is that?
Thank you.
Big up, Paul.
Big up,
Anyway,
Paul.
big up everyone locked in. Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Everyone, please like the video. Everyone, please subscribe. And of course, we have to talk about the most.
Hassan, just 2 seconds here before you talk about my
What?
dusty club. Just 2 seconds, yeah. 1 sec, yeah.
What?
There's
Oh, no, is that what we're doing? We're having such a good
Let this
time.
one slide, yeah.
What?
You see Chelsea.
Can we get 500 likes, please, as well? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
you see Chelsea, and like subhanallah, yeah, they used to win Champions League and they used to be this elite club, and now they're celebrating top 4. Like they said, oh,
Why
if
didn't you
they
celebrate top 4?
No, you're celebrating
Why
top
don't
4.
you
Yeah,
celebrate
something
top
that you
4?
wait, hold on, yeah. You mute your
Why
mic.
don't you celebrate top
Mute
4?
your
then?
mic. Mute your mic.
No,
Mute your
don't
mic.
copy my
Well,
thing.
you
Why
don't
don't
even
Mute
you
your mic,
celebrate?
yeah.
proper leagues.
Wait.
Why
I
don't you
haven't
celebrate?
said anything, yeah. I haven't said anything for
Why don't you celebrate top 4?
Wait. Listen, you'll never catch
We
me.
celebrate top 10.
You'll never celebrate. You'll never catch
Why
me.
don't you
Yeah.
celebrate it?
Wait. Let me finish. I said, yeah. Even if we won the Europa League, bro, I said my thing in it. I still want him gone. So the fact that he's not even won it is even crazy. But let's move that. Let's move that to the side, yeah. Because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was getting second. I've seen my club get top 4, and I said get rid of these managers. So you'll never catch me celebrating top 4. But you, Ziad, you got top 4. You're gassed about it. Something that you cuss out Arsenal fans about. That's what I want to understand. This is what I want to understand, because you can't cuss out one team and one fan base for saying, "Oh, it's embarrassing how they get in top 4." But now, when you get it, you're like pointing to your Champions League badge. You're going to get slapped in Champions League with the way how you play. You'll get slapped.
This was a challenge for the title.
Huh?
We're not. They were supposed to challenge for the title. This is
But we're not talking about challenging.
No. Don't give us that bullshit. Don't give us that bullshit.
No, but I just want to know, yeah, why is there any?
Even when we first got into that, you said, "Oh, well, you lot were saying use Chelsea fans." Even when we first challenged, you man were saying, "Oh, well, you got."
So let me tell you something. Then.
But did Man United celebrate Europa League losing by hosting a barbecue party with the owners? Did he not host that?
But Hamza, you're dissecting. You're moving away to something different, yeah.
All
I want to know, yeah. I've grown up here with Chelsea being this, like, you know, the way how they
standards,
bro. Yeah, so the way how I've seen them, yeah, because like no one can say to me, "Oh, Ahmed, your club is dusty." I've said here multiple times, my club is dusty. They're finished. They're awful. I've cussed out the manager. I've cussed out some of the players that I don't rate, and I've cussed out the ownership. Anything that you guys say to me, I'm not gonna like you. Your words won't like hurt me, bro. Like I've already said everything I need to say about my club. But with Chelsea, how can you be happy with top 4 when you were second for a very long time? And
I can say something that you will never admit. Your whole standard shit that you talk about as Man United is all built on one manager. That one manager is bigger than your club.
Bro,
Chelsea have seen ups and downs. That's the difference. Chelsea have seen 10th. Chelsea have seen a Champions League and get knocked out early. Chelsea have seen a lot. And I'm here defending Chelsea. They got a new manager. That manager, and you got a new manager. Enzo Maresca has way less experience than Amorim. Correct? He has way less experience than Amorim. He got him top 4 at the end. Nobody expected them to get top 4. You can say they have quality or not quality.
This is
You got a manager. Let me talk. You got a manager mid-season, Ahmed. You got a manager mid-season that lost more than he won. Your manager won league title. That's a testament to how shit the club is. Your club.
I've said my club is shit.
Shit your club is. But your club is built on one manager. You talk about standards. You shouldn't have standards. Alex Ferguson should have standards. Are you a fan of Man United or are you a fan of Alex Ferguson? Because Alex Ferguson is bigger than your club in terms of trophies. He has won more trophies. Your life, all your life, your manager has built this club and this fan base. The majority of Man United fan base is actually they support Man United because of Alex Ferguson, not because of Man United. Chelsea fans, with all due respect to everyone, they support Chelsea regardless of if it was Conte, Ancelotti, Mourinho, if it was Di Matteo, it was Tuchel, it was Pochettino, it was whoever. These guys support Chelsea, so they have the right to celebrate. Right? But Man United, Man United, you talk about standards or not standards, bro. Your club, it's only Alex Ferguson who should have standards, but the rest of you don't.
You're absolutely wrong.
You're different than them, bro. You are literally a follower of Alex Ferguson. That's the one. That's why you support. They supported Chelsea because it's Chelsea Football Club. You supported Man United because of Alex Ferguson. That's a fact.
You're absolutely incorrect, yeah. You're absolutely incorrect because the thing is, yeah, for as much as Ferguson has done a lot for this club, we still won a championship.
No one has in your lifetime. You have never seen a successful manager but Alex Ferguson.
Like,
never.
You're talking so much nonsense here. Like we've also won a Champions League.
I also say the fact.
We've also won a Champions League before Ferguson came.
And Spurs won.
Wait,
that didn't make your club relevant. That didn't make your club relevant. Jacob won a trophy in the 70s.
He's going to just cut off. Like I said, bro, you're banging on about
won a trophy.
You're banging on about how Chelsea have had different managers. They've never had one guy in, bro. The only reason why Chelsea fans are Chelsea fans is because of what Abramovich did and ownership, bro. Our manager, yeah, Fergie, was doing it under the Glazers throughout the whole time. So if Abramovich did not exist here, Chelsea fans would not be successful and they would probably just be out there just chilling about. So
we're now talking about ownership.
Yeah, but you're talking. Yeah, but you're saying about Fergie this year. I'm still.
And you have ownership that spent billion and still got it wrong.
Is, yeah, you can't.
Oh my God, this Man United fans talk about ownership more than they talk about the club.
You can't say anything about Ferguson or Ferguson made your bro. So what? The most successful manager, yeah, in English football stayed at Man United for ages. No. But the thing is, unlike Hamza. Wait. I haven't cut off anyone. Unlike
Man City relegated them in the 70s with the back heel with Dennis Law. Well, in the 80s, they were so shit. They were 15, 16, 7. They were a shitty little
series talking now.
Mo's right. They won 13 league titles with Alex Ferguson. As soon as that manager left, what happened to Man United? Where was this great Man United? They never became great. They were a mediocre club. They became mediocre. They're falling down. Exactly we see how Forest went down is exactly how you guys are going down. Nottingham Forest used to be a big club in the 70s. Guess what? Errors does come to an end. Your era has come to an end because Fergie left you. Chelsea Football Club in the 98, wallahi, what them? They beat Real Madrid in the Super Cup. Wallahi, I've seen Chelsea beating the great teams like Barcelona before Roman Abramovich. Wallahi, they beat Rivaldo, Pep Guardiola. They dunked on them. Wallahi, I've seen them in the UCL beating the likes of AC Milan, top Italian. They sent them Europa League, Galatasaray, who beat Arsenal. People disrespect Chelsea as if there's some shitty little club. Whatever. Your club were irrelevant as well. So don't be irrelevant. You were not relevant before Fergie. No.
Are you done?
Now, you struggled against Amorim, who's giving you a speech about you're struggling. You're still sticking with Amorim. He threatened your football club despite losing a final.
Tell me when Alex is done talking. Tell me when
he's played shit and he still threatened your football club and say, I can walk away. You had nothing to do because you're such a small club. Amorim knows you have nothing about. You can't. I have a great money. You can't sack him. He knows you're done. You need him more than Amorim needs you. Wallahi, you're coming to Chelsea. They can sack Maresca now and say, we're Champions League now. You'd love to be top 10 now. You'd love to be Crystal Palace side. Wallahi, you'd love to have an FA Cup like Crystal Palace and play Europa League.
I've already won an FA Cup.
But you're done.
I've already won an FA Cup against you.
If Ipswich didn't finish like 23, you would have been relegated.
I've already won
FA Cup. If this would have been a tougher season, you would have been relegated. You should not. You have no way to cast Chelsea. You should be here, wallahi, shutting your mouth on this stream, yeah? Not taking any other feedback other than going to chat to Sheffield United, Sunderland, who are coming up next season. That's your rival. Sunderland, Leeds, and who's the other one? You must know their names, because I don't know their names. Who's the other one that's coming up? Because that's your level now. You have no right to be chatting to Champions League club who are going on Wednesday. They'll be traveling in Europe. You'll be here talking to Cornwall and Torquay and Lacus Carlisle. You'll be chatting to those lot on a Wednesday and Thursday. Well, this guy is going to Milan on holiday.
I have more respect, yeah.
You
see those teams that you mentioned? You see those teams that you mentioned, yeah? You see those teams that you mentioned? I have more respect for those teams than your little dusty club, yeah? Because you see your club. You see your club, yeah? You see your club. You're a follower, yeah? You're not. He's not actually a fan. He's a follower. He's a Guardiola fan, yeah? He's a Guardiola fan. You see, when things go sideways, I can guarantee you and put money on the line that Hamza is gone. He's gone, yeah, to wherever Pep Guardiola goes. And you know what's mad? You know the difference between me and you, yeah? The difference between me and you.
You will be asking for help to get you shopping.
The difference between me and you, Hamza. Listen, the difference between me. Listen. The difference between me and you,
and myself to buy you things from Barcelona.
Just talking, man.
To buy you from Milan. You'll be asking us to get you chocolates in Belgium. You'll be staying in this country. You're not even going Ryanair. You're getting coaches to Carlisle and the likes of Torquay and Lincoln. That's what you'll be traveling to. That will be a day trip, bro. I'm going in Europe. Ziad's going to Europe in Milan shopping. He's saying, Hamza, I'm at Barcelona. Where are you?
Bro, it's like talking to
I'll be honest, Ahmed, let me just say something as the Liverpool fan on this panel. Today, there was a moment that I don't think I could have ever expected in my whole lifetime. I was watching BN Sports, and they were about to present the Liverpool trophy celebrations. The camera then panned out to Amarim. Amarim said, if there is any club in the world that can get over this, it's us. It's Manchester United. Man United have finished the season in 15th. And now the camera goes to Anfield as we're here to watch Virgil van Dijk lift the Premier League trophy. The difference, it's just like, the difference is so staggering. And, you know, I've seen when Liverpool were shit and United were good, but we were never 15th shit. This is something that I just want people to deepen understand. Liverpool were bad before, I know, but our worst was 8th. Like the worst position we finished in the Premier League era, 8th place, worst ever position, you know, like, worst ever. Manchester United finishing in 15th is something that for the rest of our life will be something that's going to be remembered in a negative light forever.
Well, people say I've been critical like this whole time then.
1 second. People say stuff like, oh, but how does this, I'll tell you how does this affect. One of the main arguments why people say Man United are bigger than Liverpool, they say stuff like revenue. This is the biggest revenue difference between Liverpool and Man United in history. We're going to make, from when football existed until today, the biggest ever difference is this season. Liverpool are going to make 180 million more than Manchester United in revenue. They finished 15th. Lowest ever finish in the Premier League history.
But they have a big fan base everywhere in the world. They buy their shirts.
Yeah, which contributes to why a club is massive.
The club is massive.
A lot to why a club is
they have a lot of fans around the world.
It contributes massively as well. Clubs that contributes.
Say it now. Say it without smirking. Say it without smiling. If you can do 30 seconds without smiling, I'll apologize. Yalla, go ahead.
They have a lot of fans around the world. They buy their shirts everywhere. Man United shirts are everywhere in Asia, in America, in Africa. Man United fan base is a lot. I don't think you're absolutely right. The absolute number of fans that actually buy shirts for Man United is everywhere in the world. They are the biggest club in the world in terms of like shirt sales and all this stuff, and people that want to watch Man United on TV. Their games are always on the main stage on TV because everyone watches Man United now. Everyone watches Man United. You open Man United play Wolves, there's more people watching them than Liverpool versus Arsenal, without a shadow of a doubt. There's more people buying the shirts for Man United than people buying shirts for Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal combined, because the fan base is enormous. Look at their following. Look at how many people attend in the stadium. You're talking about Man United revenue and everything. They might have lost a small battle today, but they're going to win the war because the fan base is going to be behind the team. Man United are going to be bad.
Mourinho said it. He goes, you remember that?
Never ever doubt me, bro.
More. Remember when Mourinho? Mo,
I
you
was
remember
laughing on
Mourinho?
mute for 30 seconds, honestly.
Mo, do you remember when Mourinho told them
Never
about...
ever doubt my acting ability. Ever.
Wallahi, you were good. Wallahi, you were good. You didn't laugh once. I think if I was on the screen with you, you would have laughed.
Mo, do you remember what Mourinho said about football heritage? And he said, this is the best you could do. You're not a big... He told him in summary, you're not a big club anymore. They laughed at him.
There's someone whose eyes
the best you can ever be is second. And he looked at them and he said, you're not the best. You've only won 2 Champions League. Well, I said it some. He said, you're not that big. You've won 2 Champions League. The last time you won 99, 2008. He goes, you don't have any. What do you brag about? What do you brag about as if you're a big club?
They are a big club. Stop lying. They sell more shirts than you. They are a big club.
I don't know. Sell it. That's fine. You can go and sell my shirt here. Mo, I'll take it off. You want to sell my shirt?
Whoa.
You can't even take off, by the way.
Sorry. Listen, my head's getting smaller. Don't worry about it. Since I've lost the big time. I used to be big like that. Listen. Alhamdulillah. Listen, the thing is they can sell shirts. But guess what? They have issues. Structurally, they can't even feed their staff member. They said they're feeding their staff member baked beans and toast. They said, bring your packed lunch. We can't afford to feed.
Better than nothing, though. You have to say alhamdulillah, isn't it?
They sacked 200 staff members immediately.
Allah, I have some shame, Ahmed.
But beans is nice, bro. There's people out there with no food.
To fix their holes.
You have to say,
you know one thing? I know my sheikh has got money. I just need to say, hey, Cole, I got money. And some now who's got money. I'm shocked at some. I'm thinking, where did some used to spend money like this? Some saying,
now I'm shopping at Harrods, baby. I'm shopping at Harrods.
Some is telling me, Hamza, you used to see me shopping with Henderson at Sunderland. I'm going to shop with Bayern.
You know for Sunday, Hamza
I'm going to Harrods now.
No.
You see, you guess where you're shopping? You're shopping at Wolves. The biggest sign is Matthias Cunha.
Yeah.
Wallahi, he walks into your team, by the way. He walks into your team. He walks into every team in this.
Sancho will not be kept at Chelsea.
Matthias Cunha walks into every team that everyone's looking right now.
Rashford, will he stay at Villa? Sancho, will he stay at
Hamza, Cunha walks into every team. So what's your point?
With the football team overall.
Cunha does not walk into every
team. He does. He walks into Liverpool's team. He walks into Arsenal's team, and he walks into Man City's team. And he walks in. Okay, maybe not Chelsea.
He doesn't walk into our team anymore.
He doesn't walk.
Yes, he does. He's better than Sabuzlai.
Who? Wallahi. Have you not been following the news?
Yes. Well, yeah, but it's not confirmed though, is it?
Wallahi, say wallahi, it's not confirmed. Who you want here?
Bro.
You want here we go from my grandmother?
خلاص
Fabrice just said that Plattenberg or Ornstein, it's done, Habibi.
خلاص, we'll see if it's done in it. They said, listen, they said Caicedo was done. They said Bellingham was done.
Caicedo was not done with the player. It was done with the club. Liverpool have agreed terms with Wirtz already. خلاص, he's coming to Liverpool.
They've already agreed. Hussam, wallahi, you know, there's a guy called Darren, yeah? He's told me he's a City fan, February. He said, listen, Hamza, he's already agreed. I said, no way Liverpool agreed.
Just looks like that painting at the Sistine Chapel.
No way he's agreed. Hussam, your manager was calling him on Zoom meetings, midnight. Whilst we're sleeping, they had already sealed the agreement. They've already sold him the dream. But the Van Dijk said to Liverpool fan, I'm staying because I see a project. They've got fantastic recruitment. First time I'm worried about us is I'm looking at Liverpool recruitment. Your recruitment has shit. Omer Berrad is not getting anything. Yeah? Jason Wilcox is not getting anything. You are nowhere to be seen, bro. In fact, I see you as you should be looking. Wallahi,
getting Gibbs right, by the way. So
yeah, look at Leeds. Who's coming up? Leeds, Sunderland, and who else? Sheffield. Is it Sheffield? Who's the other one? Who's the other team? There's 3 teams that's coming up. That's your focus. You should focus on.
Big up to Sheffield United, man.
Yeah, big. No, they lost. They lost.
Sheffield United won as well.
No, they lost to Sunderland. No. Ahmed, who
We're
came
gonna
up?
get the derby next year, Saad. Sunderland, Newcastle.
Burnley is another one. That's your rivals now. That's
hey, this your boy Ziad. This your boy Hussam.
It's the coldest picture ever. Wallah.
Oh, it is Burnley. It is Burnley.
Come on, what about your man? Come on, you're not happy for Solanke? Come on now.
Sheffield United can hold that.
Wallahi, how cold is this, yeah, Ahmed? See this? Look at this. History books.
That's like the least coldest picture I've seen in my life, man. I'm telling you.
That's a lie. That's a very cold picture.
Ronaldo's one is clear, man.
No, Ronaldo's one is not clear at all.
Massively clear. Ronaldo didn't need a hair transplant, but anyway, yeah. I'm moving to Hamza. Yeah, bro. This guy on another stream was talking about how United is a bigger club than Liverpool, but now he wants to come to Qassam and be bipolar all of a sudden.
Oh
my God.
Sunderland is coming back.
No fight. I've never said that, Sam. Never.
Yes, he has.
Sam, I can
Honestly, if you say Man United are bigger, Hamza, and I catch you.
Sam, what have I only said to you? What have I only said? Say in front of everyone, even on space.
You say Liverpool are bigger. That's what I know.
Why?
On the stream, he wasn't saying
double
that.
the Champions League.
6 UCL, bro. I respect that shit.
He was not saying that, by the way.
I listen. I
know what he said.
All I'm gonna say. One thing that I want to say. Yeah, Prime Barclays is back, bro. The Stadium of Light is back. Hey. Oh, mate.
I know what he was said there. I know what he said.
Big up Sunderland, no lie, man. Big up Sunderland, man.
Me, if I look at United,
all the women from Sunderland.
If I look
I can't lie, bro. Sunderland is heritage, bro. Hey, big up Sunderland. Wallah, I'm so happy that they're here, bro.
I
didn't
agree.
even
Based
realize
on
that they're in,
crowd
bro.
at Wembley. Anyway, go ahead, Ahmed.
No, like I said, yeah, I've been doing shit. I was in streams with Egal, yeah, bro, and the tone, the way he talks about, yeah, the way he gasses my club in it, I'm like big club, and like he talks little on Liverpool, yeah, and then he comes on here and he wants to be Hassan's best therapist, bro. Like it's crazy to me.
You really said that, Hamza.
The switch up is crazy.
I hate Man United more than everything.
No, the switch up is crazy. I know, yeah.
Can we get a clear answer right now, Professor Hamza? Who's bigger, Liverpool?
Of course, he's gonna say Liverpool, bro.
Bro, you've got Sam.
Of course, he's gonna say
You've got the same amount of league titles, and you've got six UCL.
Why is he trying to justify it? It's just a one-word answer.
Listen, it's simple. They're the big. They fly the flag of England in Europe. Wallah.
Okay, khalas then.
You have to shame up. The only reason I respect Sam that UCL 6, yeah, bro. I go Malaysia, I see Liverpool fans. I'm sure. Even when Liverpool wasn't doing great, yeah. To me, I'm looking at your fan base. Yeah, I think
big up Malaysia.
Yeah, bro, Malaysia, Indonesia, only Africa.
Big up Malaysia Spurs.
Only in Kenya I don't see them much.
European heritage.
I see them. Africa, I don't know, but Asia, Liverpool fans. Indonesia, Malaysia. All that
Asia, they've got Asia on lock, bro. Liverpool's actually got Asia in a headlock, bro.
I saw a 7-year-old outside the masjid. I had to stop. Well, I said to him, Dean Henderson is your player. Have some shit now. He said, I support Liverpool. I said, Andy Carroll is your player. Why you support? Because my dad supports me. We used to win in the 70s. That's when I knew I lost it. And at that time, I didn't have UCL.
Listen, Australia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, like all these countries, it's all Liverpool on lock.
And it's UCL.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why.
Shout out Australia because it's not. Sydney Spurs went live. Be honest. Be honest.
Stop it.
Be honest.
Jacob, you're not more supportive.
Have you ever seen Sydney Spurs celebrate? Should I pull up the video?
Have you ever seen 95,000 Melbourne Liverpool fans in one stadium? Fill it up. Exactly.
Have you ever seen Ainge runs this city? Like his name's Beyonce or Rihanna?
You literally don't compare to Liverpool in any metric. Sit down.
But Egypt,
I don't know who you're talking about. Be honest.
50-50. So me and you, 50-50 Egypt, man. Inshallah.
How can you say
Egypt, man? Don't worry.
Yeah, there is a king and then there is a prince. Yeah, have some shade.
Yeah,
Salah been doing it 9 years. Haram عليك. Yeah, doing it 9 years. Yeah. He's doing it 9 years. That's why I told you. That's why I told you this season. Now that there is a new season coming, inshallah, soon. I told you don't talk shit about Salah because the Egyptians for City will not support.
I don't cast him.
Khalas, now Salah, you have to always respect. Khalas, because all the Egyptian City fans will cuss you now. That's just the truth because you cannot cuss the king, bro. Does everyone here agree that Liverpool are bigger than Man United? Everyone, is it sealed down for you?
It's not even a conversation, bro.
Yeah, look at these guys. No backbones about them.
No, but hold on.
Just going with
all due respect, they've got double the Champions Leagues.
Does that mean Chelsea are bigger than you? Chelsea bigger than you?
No, because I have.
Don't talk about Champions League.
No. So hold on.
No,
but you didn't let me finish. You just got emotional and started screaming.
No one's emotional, bro.
They got double the Champions Leagues you have. They got double the Champions Leagues you have. They have the exact same league titles, which Chelsea don't have. I have double the amount that they have, and +1. They also have.
How can
the
you
fan
compare
base
Chelsea,
is
Arsenal conversation to Liverpool United? You're so shameless. We have the same leagues. Arsenal and Chelsea don't have the same leagues.
By the way, Sunderland, who are coming up, who we're just talking about right now, the exact same league titles as them, bro. The exact same. Hey, Chelsea could chat to
have as many league
like,
titles as Ziad has side chicks he's messaging now.
Right now, look at him.
Same exact side chicks, 6.
Chatting to Gyal, bro. Chatting to Gyal, wallah, this guy. 100%. He's a scumbag and a criminal, bro.
And by the way, you want to know something? People mock Liverpool 30 years without a league title. Do you know Chelsea went 55 years without a league title twice, not only once? Come on, Ahmed. It's not the same thing. You know it's not the same thing. By the way,
think I've won once.
Saad will be the first to tell you Arsenal biggest failure in Europe for a big club, no problem. But,
I don't flip flops though. Like he flip flops though.
Yeah, but I don't flip flop. I don't flip flop.
Chelsea are not bigger than Arsenal, by the way. Arsenal
flip flop. No.
Arsenal are bigger than Arsenal. Ahmed, Arsenal have 14 leagues. Chelsea have.
That's how you say you're a little high pitched.
Arsenal have how many leagues?
Arsenal have 14 leagues.
Mighty Mouse, bro. Mighty Mouse on his retirement speech.
8 leagues by 2 UCLs.
My family.
Bro, look. Could you just move your head or move the photo? Preferably one or the other.
I chat to us, man. Sunderland.
His head is literally up.
Yeah, bro. You talking about I'm doing haram things? This man's literally got his head up.
Ziad, quickly chat to us about Sunderland. Your title. You know what I mean? The same amount of titles as you, bro. You're gonna be fighting them next season, bro. What's going on, man? Chat to me, bro. Chat to me about them. Look at this guy. 33 of those were won in the 1930s. I have history. Don't try and diminish my history, you fraud in the chat. I swear I hate these Chelsea fans. I hate these Chelsea fans, bro. They have no history, so they want to diminish mine, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Bums.
That's weird. It's kind of like what I just went through earlier this show with you. But in reverse, but it's like your logic doesn't hold up.
No. Don't even do that, bro. I said I'm double
disrespecting my history that I literally made right in front of your motherfucking eyes.
I said that I'm double what you are in all capacity, bro. The only thing you got over me is European trophies. That's it.
European glory. Say it.
Okay, European glory.
For Sunderland and Newcastle.
I'm draped in it. I'm dripping
but
in
now,
glory
but now
right
the Liverpool United debate is
Sunderland Newcastle is gonna be mad. Oh my god, they're gonna be spitting at each other in the stadium. Aye, that's gonna be mad. Guys, I don't think you understand what Sunderland being back in the Premier League means. Like, it's actually heritage, bro. This is mad.
I genuinely hope the Premier League kickoff game on a Friday is Sunderland Newcastle.
Oh, bro, please, Lord.
If there is one game that could get us in the mood for the season, it's that game. People don't know about that. People don't know, but didn't Sunderland beat Newcastle 6 times in a row? I swear, didn't they?
Yeah.
Remember
when it was a long one? It was a long one. This was back when they still had that owner, bro. What's his name, man? This was back on
Ashley. Di Canio was manager of Sunderland, right?
It was mad. It was mad. Sunderland were dunking on these, man. Now it's gonna be the reverse, bro. Do you know what I mean? Hey, listen, man. No, but African cat. This is the thing.
Sad. I remember
Sunderland is heritage, bro.
I remember Sunderland's first game of the season. I remember Sunderland's first game of the
Hamza. Switch on your camera.
Sunderland first game of the season, they beat Arsenal. Patrick Vieira got sent off.
Here we go.
When Patrick Vieira got sent off,
this guy is such a fraud. Yeah, listen, man. Listen, they beat us. They beat us a couple of times. I know they dunked on Man City many times. I know they dunked. I know that Sunderland dunked on Man City many times, bro. Because Man City, right back then times, Man City were dog shit, bro. On the floor, bro. You just step on it and you just like, what the fuck is that? Don't worry, man. We know.
Hamza, can you please switch on your Hamza, I just want to do super, so please switch on your camera.
Ziad, quickly, are you gonna beat Real Betis? Are you gonna promise me Anthony is not gonna win the
Anthony ain't winning shit, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll correct myself.
Hamza,
can you please? I always win.
Full screen him real quick. Are you winning on?
Don't try.
No. Are you winning on Wednesday?
No, you have to be a man and do it like you did it to Saad. Go on.
Chat to us.
Here.
What?
Are you winning on Wednesday? And is Anthony not going to score, bro?
No, we're winning.
Chat with chess. Don't give us a deflected looking down.
We're winning, actually.
Say we're going to win the Europa Conference League and say that
we're going to win, bro. Like, what the hell?
And say that Anthony's not going to score against you guys.
You couldn't even tell her you're busy for 5 minutes.
Say that you're gonna win it, and Anthony is not gonna score against you guys. Because if Anthony,
how do you have more side checks
Anthony
than
wins a lot.
Chelsea have league titles? How is that acceptable?
I don't care about Anthony scores us, bro. We're gonna win.
Don't you find it draining messaging 6 women at the same time? Yeah.
Allah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That's why your face was up Hazard's ass earlier.
Yeah, get a wife.
Hamza, can you come back, Habibi? Yeah, Hamza, can you come back? There's a Kenyan who wants to talk to you. Is this guy on Spaces?
I'm cutting my hair. Wallahi, I'm cutting my hair.
What hair?
What hair?
Sam.
What the hell? Can I not cut my hair, man?
This we're gonna wait for Hamza forever. We're gonna
Yalla,
wait
man.
for Hamza
I can hear
forever.
you. Sam, I can hear you. I don't
Okay,
want to-
Hamza, there's a message for you here. I cannot read it. Can you read it?
Wee wee Hamza. Says wee wee Hamza Kwam Mimi.
Nimetoka wapi bwana? Mimi nimetoka upande inaitwa Pungoma. Mwasikie Pungoma kama kwa kamera yoriena ndimramu.
Khalas.
Whoa, what did you say, bro?
Yalla, Hassan.
I spoke
Okay.
Portuguese.
Big up to Posted who says 250k. Liverpool has 500k plus last season for Carabao Cup. Yeah, listen, Spurs don't measure to us in anything, man. Let's not get into a debate with people way below us. Big up to Sugar says, by Hamza's logic, Pep made City then. City.
No, we won the title before Pep. We won with
Doesn't matter.
we won it with Mancini.
Pep did make you.
We were the first English team to win a European Cup.
Pep doesn't want a big squad or he walks. Your thoughts, Hamza?
Don't rattle me. Wallah, that's pissing me off. I don't want to talk about this squad thing, man. It's pissing me off. There's a lot of things we need to sign. There's a lot of players.
Yeah.
So
what
we need
happens
So you think Pep is wrong?
No, he has to contemplate. His small squad has cost us this season, whether he likes it or not. Pep's wrong.
Pep is wrong. Okay, that's the response from Kalari. Are we comparing Chelsea to United? Respect Fergie is what Sugar's saying.
Big
It's
up,
not even
son, by
about
the way.
Chelsea.
You've got sense. Big up to you, man.
It's not even about that, yeah. It's not even about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the fact that United finished fucking 15th.
Call it
People are
your
not
super
thinking
chat,
how
man.
embarrassing that is. Finished 15th. Big Man United. Wallah, it's so embarrassing. Jacob talks like Spurs are royalty now. With a mustache that screams budget run January. Europa League without Champions League teams dropping, have shame.
Is that an
Do you
Arsenal fan, by
actually
the way?
do you actually want me to
Is that
answer
an
this,
Arsenal
Sam?
fan?
Because I can if you want.
Okay, but are you gonna get me cancelled?
get you cancelled?
Are
I
you gonna
speak
get
for
me
myself.
No, Hamza, is this a gooner? I just want to know.
Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan.
bro.
And
Who the
Arsenal
fuck is
fans,
Bro,
yeah, they
the fact
cannot
you even
be
had to
chatting
ask that
Tottenham
every
for the rest
super
of their
chat
life.
where they're
They can't.
salty.
They can't. They
Oh,
can't be
sorry, I
chatting,
mean,
by the way.
This is an Arsenal.
They lost 4-1 to Chelsea in the Europa League, yeah, and they got dunked. They can't be chatting about, and they can't minimize. this
Also,
Europa
Tom,
League.
let me remind you of your own history. You got knocked out by Sporting Lisbon, who are a Europa team. You got knocked out by Olympiacos, who are a Europa team. Actually, Olympiacos were a conference team. Big up. Wenger made Hamza a football fan. STFU Hamzero. Yeah, we all know he was an Arsenal fan before, innit? I hate Man United and Chelsea. However, Hamza, your logic.
I like the sub guy.
Yeah, I hate Man
Man
United fans. 100%.
Yeah, so keep crying, man.
Ahmed, at this point, United are just like my club Zamalek, is what Omar Rushdie is saying. And then he says, Ahmed, congrats to United. Get the Club Influencers Award. That's basically his argument, like, ooh, we're bigger influencers.
Look at
than
Ahmed's
Liverpool.
profile picture. Salah's still struggling in that touch, by the way. He even looks... I'm telling you, man.
You're still doing the Salah first touch thing, yeah?
Bro, it's dead, bro. It's dead.
What's dead is your
Speaking of
football.
first touch, when Sonny
It's dead,
first
bro.
touched that trophy, it was magical. It was like, when do rain suddenly...
Saad, how did you feel when Odegaard touched the Premier League? Between Cunha and Wirtz, let's be honest. If any deal
Mother-
collapsed, it's probably Cunha. Jim the Rat
Why
ain't
do
got money
birds
for lunch. Where will he
or
get the
doves?
wages from?
Bro,
Your
like...
thoughts?
It's already done. It's already
done.
done.
Like people are over exaggerating this whole thing about United have no money. It's all nonsense. It's all PR, bro. It's all an exaggeration. Like honestly, we're gonna get signings. We're always gonna get plays in it. So this whole thing about United not having money is it's just it's a tactic, and I don't believe in it. And we're gonna sign players.
There's a response to this as well while we're at it. United got 5.5 for reaching the final. They have to give 3.5 to Chelsea because of a final clause in Mount contract. And if Sancho wins the conference, another 5 million gone. Hashtag scammer him in.
No, hammer him out. And yeah, Mason Mount can. I don't want to swear in it, but he can bounce, bro. I'm tired of that guy, so he can.
He
do
did
one.
bounce off of the
No,
other
but, like,
player
he annoys
there
me
on
now.
the
I don't even
sideline.
listen.
Whenever we were
Listen,
shoulder to
listen, I'm
shoulder, he
trying to
bounced.
Nah, bro. Forget Mason Mount, man. Forget.
I'm gonna go
Mason.
stop my stream then.
We damn near Mason mounted him against the wall. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go out.
Go ahead.
Hey, Mo.
Liverpool most successful, can't argue with that. Only thing you had over us is 20, and now we're back on our pitch. That's what I'm saying. You cannot tell me come back when you have 20 league titles. I get 20, and now you're telling me who has more fans? Who has more? The fans difference does not make up for the double the Champions League. It just does not.
I don't know who on Twitter tweeted me, DM'd me like fucking 50 videos of him at the stadium, bro. Somebody just tweeted me like 50 videos of him at the stadium showing the freaking trophy parade and trophy, like lifting his shit. What the fuck, man? I don't know who that was, bro. You
know what? I find it weird. Listen, at least Mo Salah didn't break Haaland's record and KDB's record. Most assists.
He broke everyone's record, actually.
He didn't break KDB and Haaland.
No, he's top now. Most GA in a season ever.
No,
you know what record Salah hasn't broken? The curse that was at Tottenham Hotspur was keeping us from getting all these damn trophies, but now it's lifted.
2020?
It's lifted. He
didn't break Henry's record on
He didn't break 2020, yeah?
They didn't break that.
No. I'm not talking about 2020. Salah has the most GA in a season ever.
No. Okay, assist.
That's fine. I'll give him that, bro. I'll give him that, bro.
Today he scored his 29th goal, 29 and 18. So he overtook Alan Shearer.
But has he beaten Haaland's one? 36 goals in the season.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying GA.
Or GA overall.
Yeah, GA.
You're on me. And Kevin De Bruyne are still.
You know the Alan Shearer record where he had what was it? 46 GA in one season. Salah got 47 today.
Well done. Salah deserves it. He deserves for that age, Hassan. For that
Keep
age.
it, wallahi. 29 goals, 18 assists. Same player.
How old is he, Hassan? How old is he?
He's 32.
This is an example for all those youngsters. At the age, he's looked after himself so well. And I'm seeing my players, I'm not going to come out their names, yeah? At the age of 30, 29, who are getting paid how much thousand a week, yeah? And they're not. This Salah looks after himself. This is what I love about sportsmanship. That's someone to look up to. Wallahi, no disrespect. We banter him. 32-year-old should not have 47 GA. It's a shame.
I agree.
And to him, it's a credit to him. That's people should be looking up to. Wallah.
I agree.
You got to the
21 incoming. You'll never walk alone, is what Brian is saying. Hey, if the Verts thing comes through, Karkas, Frimpong, the way that we're cooking is definitely coming, brother. It's definitely coming. And we will be there, inshallah. Because when we overtake Man United in league trophies as well, Ahmed ain't going to tell me who has more fans. With Amarim there as well. Shut up,
so, if you buy words, yeah, and you're offering him 400,000 a week, and you go Van Dijk on 500,000 a week, and Salah, I don't know how you afford that shit.
No, I don't think we're gonna pay Verts 400.
It's already in thing. They talk about.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not 400.
You're paying his
Hamza, Salah won 4 golden boots, 2 playmaker awards just to get to 400 grand a week. We're not gonna pay Verts 2.
Words is already on nearly 200. You're paying him double.
No, we're gonna increase it, so it's gonna be like 250. It's not gonna be 400, bro.
But that package is worth 300 million because you guys have been coming for my package. Now I'm counting. I'm pocket watching.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny, Hamza? You wanna know what's funny, Hamza? Watching Hamza talk about Liverpool and money in a positive way has been hilarious. Honestly, I have never seen him do. He's always like, "Oh, you're shopping at Tesco. I'm shopping at Harrods," and now it's different.
Stop eating.
Have they missed us?
Listen, Liverpool getting words is like a polar bear in Texas. It's like polar bear in Texas.
There you are, man. Have one. There we go. Okay.
I'll be honest, the Champions League has definitely not missed Chelsea. You're a nobody club. Big up
Such
to you,
a liar. You're such a liar. You're such a hater. Such a liar.
Such a hater. What was that?
Why did you talk to me like? Why did you talk to me in that
liar?
tone?
Why did he say hater like that?
Liar.
Such a hater.
Why did he say?
Hey, Saad, can you do me a favor?
مالك.
You see the back of that shirt that Romero's got on?
Someone.
What does it say above the 25?
Someone clip
Could you
that
just read that
one
for me? My
where
eyes
she
are kind of
said
hurting
hater.
right now.
Winners.
Ain't that right? Winners, chicken dinners. Yes,
Wait.
sir.
2 hours and 14 seconds. I'm gonna clip that, bro. Hater. What was that?
Hey, he said it
Because
like
you
he's talking
make
to one of his
mistakes,
side
bro.
chicks, bro.
Doesn't know what you want to keep playing bloody Real.
Are you
Bro,
talking to Mariam, Habibi? Are you talking to Mariam or Sarah right now? Or are you talking
He's
to
talking
men?
to
here?
Khadija, bro. That's
Look at Don I notes. Look at Don I notes. His massive zesty you, bro.
That's you, man.
I wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it.
Well, like, cook his ass. And you know
That's
what's
the
making all
Chelsea
this
man,
worse?
then, bro.
You know what's making this all this worse? He said all this while chewing gum.
That's
on,
done,
like
mate.
stripper style, you know? Like
You absolute.
All
freak.
that's missing is that, bro. Wallahi.
you're a
And that's it,
hater.
bro. This is what Chelsea's
Give
done.
us,
to
give
us.
us one bubble. Give us one bubble. Give us one bubble. Habibi. Go ahead. Give us one bubble as you're speaking. Continue messaging your side chicks. Can I tell you something about Ziad? Ziad is the best stalker when we end Ahwa. Now, as soon as I click end stream, Ziad now will have 15 topics. What do you guys think about this? What do you think about this? Should I do this? Should I do this on Ahwa?
Hater.
You know what I think?
Proper Chelsea, two-time Champions League winner. Ahmed, you're such a hater.
No. He comes back and he's like,
And
mute
then
your
like-
mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Mute your mic. You want to know how I know? Can I tell you, chat, how I know 100% he's texting women? Exactly, this is the emoji right here. He's such a hater. Like, you want to know something? Ziad Ahwa highlights, fact. You want to know something? This is how I know for a fact he's texting a woman. Can I tell you how? We were doing Chelsea versus Arsenal comparisons as clubs, and he didn't even like come close to the camera, nothing.
Didn't even hear it, bro.
I didn't say nothing. What happened to City Liverpool rivalry? I couldn't play Spurs or Chelsea or United.
Where's that
like
noise?
I'm the holy. Listen, here's the thing, Shug. There is no Liverpool City rivalry, I'll be honest with you.
Thank you.
Our rivalry is United, Chelsea, Everton. These clubs I hate. City is not a rival. City was a title rival, but not an actual club
Innit?
rival.
Right.
Just like Arsenal this season. Arsenal ain't my rival. Anyway, guys, all these guys.
All the best television series. Season 3 is better than season 2. Thank you.
Hold that side, man.
Oh, and pause the call. Blue.
Anyway, guys.
Season 3 is better
Anyway.
than season 2.
This three.
Do you accept this woman to be your bride? 2-time
Hey,
Champions
that's
League.
it.
Proper
And then he says 2-time Champions League with a
Never
proper
gonna
Chelsea.
let that go,
No,
bro.
he said, bro, he said, when they asked him that, he says, 2-time Champions League with a proper Chelsea. And then the guy, the Imam is like, what are you talking about? He's like, mute your mic. Hey, bro.
And pause the call. Blue.
Imagine. Imagine
What are you talking
the,
about, Ziad?
imagine
Mute
the
your
Imam
mic.
going like, what are you talking about, Ziad? Mute your mic.
Oh, and pause the call. Blue. Oh, and pause
Anyway,
the
guys, let's
call.
leave
Blue.
it to Judge Mo. We're gonna end the stream here. United Spurs, sorry,
Yeah,
Jacob
get it,
Bob
man.
Levitt uncensored. Ziad
Yeah,
Zone.
I had to put a little distance between myself and these fucking hotel chairs. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't in the hotel chair. I'm in bed with the damn European trophy. Hey, talk to me. Oh, edge
Not this
past
one,
the
Jacob, though. Not
car
this one, Jacob,
glue.
man. Not this one.
Oh, edge past the car glue.
Jacob, you need this one.
Bro, I'm getting an actual like full sized one. And
Why is it so
yeah,
fucking expensive though? No one's trying to pay 400, bro.
I'm I'm crowdsourcing it. I'm gonna have the real thing. I swear, once that thing gets delivered, you will never see me without it. You will never see. I will drive with it. I will take it to work. I will sleep in the bed with it. I will bring it on every show I ever do. It will be everywhere I go.
Anyway, guys, this stream's gonna take over to Judge Mo. Subscribe to all these guys in the panel, and see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace.